Yes, peeps, welcome back to another live chat with your boy Olufire 777. It's a Thursday night. Yeah, it's what they call it Holy Thursday. Yeah, they say it's Holy Thursday. So the Thursday is Holy fam. So welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to a live chat. Because I saw a sign and they normally I would say myself when I'm doing a live. So I was wondering if it's a topic why that came up. Anyhow, that is that. Yeah, so welcome back to a live chat. Yeah. The only live on YouTube where you are free to speak your mind. Yeah, freely and respectfully at the same time. Yeah. Don't disrespect nobody. If you want to disrespect nobody, disrespect me. But don't disrespect none of the subscriber them. You can say anything you want to say about me. I'm like a wall and you throw a booming ball on it. So yes, peeps, hope you all having a good week. And it's Holy Thursday, so a lot of Jamaicans, especially Jamaicans, are having their traditional bun and cheese. Yeah, but none for me. No bun and cheese for me. I have had enough bun. Yeah, blessings. Good evening.
Hola, senor.
How are you doing?
Peachy cream.
Yeah. Yeah, so how your Thursday going? Bun and cheese?
Well, I fried 15 fishes, which fish is not pluralized, it's fish.
Okay.
And my friend brought me a can of cheese, and I
Okay.
divided that. I gave a quarter to the man that does the landscaping for me, and my next door neighbor, and I got one of those
That's a whole
turkey
heap of
buns.
story, man.
Mhm.
The whole heap of story. If I give a book.
Hey, a whole encyclopedia. How about that? You look fresh
Oh, Lord.
tonight. You
Yeah.
look very fresh tonight.
I'm always fresh.
Really?
I'm a fresh 23-year-old young man.
I thought you were 19.
No, I'm 23. I've been
Okay.
23 for many years now. So many years. Like your president would say.
So,
Uh,
what's your topic tonight?
the topic is, do you believe in abortion?
Oh my God. Why you choose? Who gave you this topic?
Well, I mean, I didn't. I only. I'm the one who wrote it. Yeah, one of
Oh,
our subscribers came up with it. So I
oh,
I don't. As I said, uh, this channel is not just about me.
I
I
know.
listen to what my subscribers want to talk about. Also, when they text me or send me an Instagram or on WhatsApp what they want to talk about, give me suggestions. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm not a selfish person.
Yeah, I
You know.
know that.
Yeah.
But you only, what kind, selfish. You know
No,
why you sell crab?
I don't
You
sell
sell
fish.
shellfish,
No,
or
I
you
I
sell crab,
roast fish, fry fish, but not sell
but you
fish.
don't sell fish. Okay, I
No,
got you.
no.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, that topic, oh my Lord, I don't like to elaborate on topics like that because
Why?
it's
Listen,
like,
listen.
no, no, but you have to respect my opinion,
No, I respect your opinion. That is it. With
right?
me, I respect everyone's opinion. Everyone, a lot of people say they respect opinion, but they don't respect your opinion because they
Yeah, but I
expect.
can't say if I feel like I chose not to say.
No, some people
It's
expect
like
your
you're telling me
opinion.
what to say. You sounded like boo.
No, no, no. Some people expect you to think what they're thinking and expect you to agree with everything they say. Not me.
No, but
Everyone,
that's what you're saying right now because I just
no,
said something and you're
no. You
it's
know,
like
reason
you're faulting me.
you didn't give me the opportunity to elaborate. Why I say that?
Hmm.
So when you say you don't like to talk about topics like that, and I know because you're the kind of person that that word as in controversial or
Or
controversy.
selective.
No,
No, not controversial.
No,
Selective, my sweetie pie.
you are
If I
afraid.
only choose your program to be on,
You are
nobody
afraid to
else.
talk about certain topics.
I'm not afraid. I'm just selective.
Selective. Why would you be selective about a topic like that?
It's my choice. It's my freedom of speech.
No, that is not
Hello.
freedom of speech per se. I mean, you are just
You know
go.
me couldn't marry you, you know. Come here,
No,
right in a deep of
no,
water.
we would disagree so much.
I know, but we would love each other at the end of the day still.
Yeah, because as I say, some people choose not to talk. Let me not say you then. Some people choose not to talk about certain topic
Which
because
you're referring to me.
yeah, they consider it too touchy. But guess what
It's
now?
touchy. It's
Those
touchy.
are the kind of topics I like to talk about. I like to talk about things that people don't want to talk about.
No, I'm not saying you to change it, you know, but I'm
No,
just saying,
listen up.
you know, I will elaborate to a certain extent.
No topic is controversial. You
Mm-hmm.
know why is that? Because I don't even know why that word exists anyhow. Because if you consider something controversial, the only reason that you don't want to talk about it is because you don't want to offend certain people. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And people will be offended. People will get offended. Sometimes people need to be offended in a good way.
You were you sitting on a hot stove tonight?
And a hot what?
Stove.
Stove? Why would I sit in a hot stove? I'm not that crazy.
Hey,
I want to roast my
hey,
ass.
hey, hey. Anyway, I like your shirt. Okay,
Thank
back
you.
to your topic.
Oh yeah,
Um,
and thank you. I get this shirt. I get this shirt from one of my subscribers.
really, I'm getting jealous now because I don't see you wear any of the shirts I've sent you.
Really? Hey, then I reach it.
But they're shirtless.
Then I reach it.
Yeah, but this one is cute though. This one is nice.
Yeah,
Oh, this
yeah.
one is nice. I like
Thanks
this.
to thanks to Miss Juliet from Florida. Yeah.
Well, have you heard from her lately? Or
No,
did
I
you?
haven't heard from her. Just as I mentioned her name, I'm going to call her when I'm finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Just that,
so she said this to you recently or
just that,
what?
just that. Sometimes you forget about calling people because you have so much people to deal with. Sometimes you will
Oh
forget
no, you're growing.
when you have so much people to. I know you have a lot of people. I have a lot of people to talk to. So that's how it is sometimes.
I realized because
Doesn't
I
mean that
last
I
time
come. Doesn't mean that I come forget about her because she give me some fork and spoon, and
that's
every
what I'm
time I
saying.
use those fork, I always
You
remember.
remember
That's
her.
the thing with me. Yeah.
So hold on there now.
Huh?
You remember her with the fault. What do you remember me as? I can't talk about nobody else. I'm talking about myself.
You
What reminds yes, me of you.
remind me
You
of
of
you.
me.
So you
Yeah.
need so you need counseling.
You need counseling. I thought you would refer to your bow leg.
Yeah, I'm just
No,
messing
me
with
get
you.
on your nerves now, you know.
I'm
Need
I- I'm just I'm just
counseling.
messing with you. I wasn't gonna say that to make you feel so good.
Yeah, but that's what I thought you were gonna say. She
No,
reminds you of of the spoons and the fork. That
yeah.
way you don't get burned. What do I
Yeah.
remind you of? I thought you would say
But
the violence.
you see the thing is with me, even if I'm giving people stuff, I'm gonna give them stuff that is um not really disposable. You get what I'm saying? Things that they can look at for years to come. That's what I like to give people when I'm giving them gifts.
Oh, that's
Chain
nice.
or whatever, watch or whatever. I like to give, not cologne and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. I don't like to give people
Yeah, for
gifts.
that way away.
No, have you use it and you forget about that.
Oh, forget this noise. So, oh Lord,
I don't want to get a copyright.
I need a soundproof room. Next time I come back to Jamaica, I'm gonna soundproof this out because this is ridiculous. It never was like this. Never was. No.
Anyhow,
Anyway,
back to
back
the
on the topic now. Before you go
yes.
on to that, so
Mm-hmm,
talking about gifts,
mm-hmm.
and I was rudely interrupted with this sound and noise and music.
Good night, Joy.
Yeah,
How are
but
you doing?
Joy, good night. But only brush your Joy. Good night, sweetie pie. So, what you gonna give me for my birthday?
When
My
is your
birthday
birth?
is on the 27th. You should have known that.
When is your birthday?
Remember that. The 27th.
27th? Okay, don't worry yourself. I send you a call.
They said, man, oh, that's okay. Cacao is very plentiful in Jamaica. Beef
Exactly.
is like $500 a pound. Is it 500?
That's
Yeah,
that's cheap, man.
yeah, $500 a pound for beef.
That's cheap. It's a
What do you
blessing.
think in a society Jamaica people can? Good
Anyhow,
night, Joy.
as we go back to the topic, yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I mean we have to relate by talking about other stuff. We can't make it boring. Yeah, I'm saying peeps and just allowing more people to come on. But anyhow, let's talk. As I said, the topic
Mm-hmm.
tonight is, do you believe in abortion? Yes, people. I'm sorry for my eyes. Sometimes my eyes feel away.
I
Yeah.
tell you, you need glasses.
No,
You
it's the
need glasses.
this
That's
light is
what happens when you get in age. That 2020 is no more.
listen up. The lights, you have to be careful of the lights that you use whenever time you're doing using computer and stuff. Your light not
So
bright
that's
enough.
why you need
Light.
glasses
Yeah.
to
So
protect your
and
eyes.
the room light and all of that is not bright enough. So yeah.
You go until you get blind, all you can do
No, I'm
feel.
not gonna
I
get
bet when I'm near you, you don't feel. You don't feel, although I long to be felt.
all right. Let's go back to the topic. Yeah.
Actually, what I drug today.
Do you believe in abortion? That's the topic tonight. So let's talk about that. A lot of people
Okay.
don't want to talk about that, like Blessings. She don't want to talk about it. So Joy said no, she don't believe. Okay, I
But
agree
she
with you, Joy.
believed.
Huh?
She said, yes, she believed.
Oh, that's what you
When
say.
you say,
Joy said no, she don't believe.
Joy said, yes, she believed. That's what she typed.
Oh, that's your opinion.
You know something, man. Tell us that you need binoculars.
I choose to say no. You choose to say yes. Joy said no. I don't believe. That's what Joy
And
said.
say, Joy said, yes, she believed. Well,
Oh,
anyway,
but
for me, all
mhm.
right, tell me when you want me to interject.
Yes, go on, go on.
Yeah, truthfully, I believe in life. So I don't believe in abortion.
Okay.
Now, there are certain aspects of abortion that is okay, like in terms of somebody get pregnant by incest or get
By
pregnant by
incest,
rape.
wait,
Incest
wait,
means
wait, stick a
family
pin.
members.
Stick a pin. By incest in what way?
Incest meaning family
Yes,
member,
yes,
close,
yes, yes. But in
immediate
family member,
family
by
members,
family member, how did the family member, how did it
like
happen?
maybe father, sisters,
Yeah, but I'm saying,
uncle, immediate family, I should say. I
you
don't really
said,
want to come up.
you
Right.
said, so
That I
you said
would,
incest, but is it, you say it's okay, but was it drip? So even
but,
if,
but
even
you're
if,
not letting me explain.
yeah, go on,
I'm saying I do not believe in abortion,
right?
but there are circumstances that
Mhm.
it, it's okay to have an abortion because of things coming down the line like incest, rape, or I can't think of anything else. Just those two major ones. I
Oh,
don't have to deplore the definition of incest because incest is
yeah.
close relative, but it does happen. It happens every day, and also rape.
Well,
Now,
I don't want to think it happen every day.
well, on a broad spectrum.
Yeah,
When
that's
I
that.
talk, I'm not talking about like one immediate country. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
a worldwide thing. It happens.
yeah.
This is
Right.
life, right? That part of it, yes, I will agree to. But
Oh,
basically, I believe in life.
okay, that's good.
Okay, yes.
But
And there's another thing too that women sometimes maybe go out there like on a one-time date or then they have sex and they get pregnant. No, for abortion for that, no, because you made a choice to do whatever you got to do without protection. So if that happens, which
yeah,
it does happen, I don't know the ratio of how much it happens, but if that's the case,
Yeah.
then abortion is a no-no right there. Because you make a choice to go
Yeah.
have sex without protection. So once a life comes involved, that
Mm.
life should have a right to be on earth.
Right.
And another thing, what I also think people do prior to, like, you know how doctors can see whether the embryo or the child, you know, whatever, at a certain stage of a woman pregnancy,
Mm-hmm.
whereas the child is has some deformity.
Yeah.
I think you should give that life a chance to come forth because you never know. You know, with the technology of medical, with medical technology increase, you know, things can be corrected. So I think I'm sorry, guys.
Not your fault.
On that point, I think yes. I think no abortion. I should say.
Okay.
So that is my two penny on abortion issue.
Okay. But
Mhm.
as I say, because I've seen a female being draped, yes,
Mhm.
and actually they still carry that child.
You've seen them rape.
Drape, drape. Let's use
Oh,
the word drape.
rape. Yeah,
Drape.
because you have to be careful. Some
Yeah.
people might interpret as rape. You know, yeah.
Draped. Draped.
You have
Yeah.
to clarify what drape means.
It's the same thing as you say, but I like to say drape. That's how we use it on the internet. We say drape.
Oh, I'm sorry. So maybe I used that word.
Drape. Yeah.
I'm
Well, you
sorry,
never.
guys. I
Yeah.
should have. You
Yeah.
should have
But
corrected me, Oliver.
that's what I'm doing. That's the reason why I said that.
Yeah, but when I said it, you
So that
should have
I
just
said,
made me
we have
understand.
seen females being getting draped, and then what they do, they actually bring that child. But a lot of people would say, I mean, it's like trauma.
Mm-hmm.
It's the trauma is like too much. But I respect even more female like that. I respect them more. It is not a easy decision in that sense. It's not a easy.
Right.
Yeah, it's not something that you say,
Not
okay,
easy. 'Cause-
it's
right.
not easy because at the same time she need a child, and at the
Yeah.
same time the way that child come, so
Mhm.
it is tough. I wouldn't want to be in a situation where I have to be the one to say don't or do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in a situation where I'm oh sorry brain boss. Means you did it. Sorry,
And
yeah.
another thing I just remember, you
Drive
said
you have to
with
say.
Drake,
Yeah.
say a woman got Drake, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she brought in that child into this world. But there is no other way that she can, you know, whatever. And then she realizes years after she's unable to get pregnant again. How would that woman feel? You know, although that child came in on a drape status, you're gonna welcome that child because after that there is no medical reason where you can ever produce again. So that's another issue, you
Yeah.
know.
So based on all that one
Mhm.
that's fetus, there was a
Mhm.
child that said they said a fetus was disposed of or
Right.
or whatever they do. Probably that affect the lady, that female from having a child again. So,
Well, even so,
yeah.
you would still open arm for that child and be glad that at least that I let me answer this important call and I'll get back to
You
you.
always getting
Okay?
call and when you're alive. So anyhow,
I'm sorry, I
Joy
have to
said
answer this
Joy
one.
said if you have a medical issue and you have to
And
save save yourself, that's how I believe in abortion. So and then fire all depends on the reason for the abortion. Well, yeah, brains. Oh man, brains.
Blessings to general.
Me I connect you and I disconnect you because I realize I'm connect you already.
I say I go
am
man.
I back with you now? Ollie,
Yeah, yeah, you're here. But I
I'm
mean,
here.
when you're on live, you put your phone on silent.
No, I can't. I can't. That's job related.
Well, this is job related. This is serious. You're on live. You can be on live
No,
and
but did
stop.
you hear me before? Did you hear me?
No, I didn't hear your phone. Anyway,
Okay.
brains. Big up yourself, brains. Brains are here.
Hi, brain.
Yeah man, blessed.
Yeah.
Well, go on
I
everybody.
listen. And another. Wait, I'm gonna give Bray. Look. Joy mentioned something here. She says, if you have a medical issue and you have to save yours, that's how I believe in abortion. I
Mhm.
would not consider if you have a medical, that's my opinion, Joy. I'm not ruling you out. But what Joy says here, medical issue that would, you have to, the doctor has to do something for you to save your life.
Mhm.
It's your life against the child's life or the embryo or the child or whatever. But I would not consider that as an abortion. I don't know what Brains or anybody else would say on that matter or even
Well,
Joy, but
well,
I wouldn't consider that abortion.
you would have to definitely. It is for you to say that that is not even an opinion because it is what it is. The- It is you ruling it out as not being that doesn't make it not that. It
On
is what
that
it
issue, I'm
is.
not saying that's only my opinion, Oliver.
That's not opinion. It is what it is. That is what you're gonna do. But there's an exception right there.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, but it is what it is. But that's just it's an exception. So not because it depends on your health. That's why you're gonna say it is not that. It is what it is.
Yeah, so but based on what
Spade, as we say in Jamaica.
based on what Joy was saying, right?
Yeah,
You already know that you have a medical issue. So
condition. Yeah.
why you go out and make the step to get pregnant?
Oh, okay. That again too.
You get to me and say so. Abortion is just abortion.
Yeah,
You're taking a life there.
yeah, yeah,
You're taking a great life also.
yeah. And you know the reason why
So,
we are.
God, what if you didn't know on a medical, because cases arise where the woman goes in and then she didn't have no such medical issue, and then afterward they find out that since she got pregnant, there is a problem there because you can't say that people know before. You
Yeah,
don't know until when that embryo, whatever it is, start to grow, and then you find out that there is a medical issue right there. I have to consult my niece who's on a doctor on this because this is a very very
Well,
wide topic right here.
well. Blessing in that case, that's on you and God. You get me? I say not on you to feel like say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do abortion. You understand? And if it's a case that you know and you can't help the situation, as me say, 'cause you get pregnant and you find out say you have an illness, that will still gain a right to go and go do abortion.
No, but what about if your life is at serious risk?
No, but there's a lot of people life
And
is at
that's
a
a
serious.
choice now,
And
your
there's a
life
lot of
or the
people.
child's life.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people life at serious risk and they still make it through because by the
Yeah,
end of the day, God is the greatest.
all right.
yeah, that's okay. But what if you didn't know that,
Well,
because things have to happen for you to, you
That's what
know,
he's saying. Blessings. He's saying your life can be at risk, but doesn't mean that you're not going to make it. Your life can be at risk. Doesn't mean that it's a life and death situation.
yeah, I not gain a right to say, oh yeah, me go do an abortion.
Right.
Because I know female that got pregnant and the egg went in the wrong tube.
Oh,
And the doctor said this is a life and death situation. It's
yeah.
either you
Or the
or
child.
the child.
Uh-huh.
You get to me I say? Now as me say, it is understandable that it not reach far, it can flush out, but
Yeah.
to go and do abortion, like, oh, I don't want this child, or oh, you're gonna take my life, so I'm gonna take the child life. Especially you're at 8 months pregnant, or 7 or 6 or
mhm.
5. It don't really matter. Abortion is abortion, and there's a no to that, straight across the board.
Yeah.
We don't care about no sickness, we don't care about nothing at all. No
So,
to abortion.
hypothetically speaking, now, if a member family of yours become pregnant and later down the line they realize there's a serious risk of that woman carrying forth that child,
Yeah.
so they should carry the child regardless of their
Impressed.
age.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on. Go on.
To my belief,
Yeah.
All right. In every situation, you can give and take. But as I said, I know numerous a person that doctors said are in a situation and you still make it through. So that's on God and her by the end of the day.
Yeah.
But for me, in my book, written in my book, straight no to abortion.
Okay.
So if you are in that case where within you and the doctor and the family, that's different. But abortion is when you deliberately went and kill that child, throw away that child because
I totally agree with you, because if you're listening in the beginning, I said that I'm totally against abortion because
yes,
I
straight
believe
up.
in life.
Yes, straight
But
up.
I stipulated about the different
Good night, Annie.
clauses that would, impact on abortion.
All right. Look at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it this way. Your house full of food, but you go by Devon house and thief Devon food. But you're in the street homeless.
Yeah.
And you have to take somebody food to survive.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a situation that you can give and take. That is something between you and the doctor and the family. Not saying God is with it, but it's still on God.
Yeah.
Everything is left up to God.
So you have a joy, well on the brain, you have a joy say for come to me. So no brain, you can do an abortion, it's medical reason. Okay. So and she said I don't agree with you, brain. And she said what? Puss and dog now have the same luck, brain.
Well, yes, Joy, and let me repeat about myself again.
Yeah.
If it's a medical issue,
Yeah.
based on you, the doctor, and your family, and come to agreement, it is different than when a person take up themselves and just want to say, look, I'm going to take them pill here, I'm going to do that, or I'm going to go to a doctor just for abortion, and then
I agree with
reason.
you, Doc. I do.
And listen, every woman that do abortion, they're going to tell you that there is some survival reason why they do it. So we not buying that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care which style it is sell from. We're not buying that.
Well, you say it could be toilet of gold.
Yeah. So let me put it this way. Just like how the
So what
government
if a woman has come to you and she had a legit miscarriage?
No, that might say that's natural.
Okay.
That's why if you notice in the law, in the court of law, they make it be known that doctor behind if you do not behind no counter for your throwing no kids. No to abortion, you can go to prison for it. That's why you have a law. You get to me, say?
I know there's a law.
Yeah. So if it's a case, as we say, where the hospital, where the child reach nowhere yet, is a fetus or all them want to work it out with the parents and so, fair enough. But I'm saying, if you know that you have a medical issue and went and have sex and protected, get pregnant, and then putting up to kill that child, I mean, you're not different from the man who unalive a man down the road.
Definitely. Definitely.
Taking a life.
So, Brain, Joy say, what if our brother, I guess that's what she wants to say. What if our brother taper?
All right.
That's incest right there. I spoke about that earlier.
So what if our brother taper?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're not different from the taper.
So you're saying that that lady or that girl should bring it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because if you go and take the life because you were taped. Yeah. You're not different from the taper.
That's tough in the brains.
No, I'm telling you, straight up. So what you're gonna do? Go to a doctor, go behind the counter. That doctor should go to prison. That doctor should go to prison. You also should go to prison. And the taper, you are no different from the taper. Let me teach you something. You see the choice you make today.
That's going to be confusing to the child when you're
No,
gonna tell,
no,
unless you're
not
gonna lie to
necessarily.
the
Not
child, but
no, no,
listen,
no, 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 no,
you're gonna
no,
say
no,
my brother, your
no,
uncle is your father.
no,
Most cases that I've heard
no.
about,
Brain.
when it comes to the uh, immediate family incest,
Yeah.
I don't think well, you have some people, yes, they go along with it. But
Yeah.
what is the scenario that the person was forced to
Yes, but what I'm
get
saying,
paid by your
what I'm saying,
brother?
if you were taped, immediately tomorrow when you go to the doctor or the police station, report it. They should do a checkup on you and get you flushed.
Okay.
Check
Okay.
for
Okay.
HIV and all of that.
Oh, okay.
You get to me? I say, but you did not do that. You just staying at home crying.
But brain,
Yeah,
but put
but
it that way, you know.
sometimes they can be ashamed to bring.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
especially
no
with certain
fear.
people, it can be not even fear, a shame. You
Yeah,
can
no
be
fear enough
ashamed
with
that
what you're saying.
people
It can
gonna
be
know,
fear
people
too.
gonna whisper behind your back.
And it can
No,
be
no,
fear too.
no. What you're saying, fair enough. But look at it this way. You see, the
Mm.
choice you make today, any
Yeah.
choice you make today can be a best friend or your worst enemy. Think about it.
Exactly.
So make your choice after you get tape.
But
And then later on, when you can't have no child, you know what you might say? Jano Star, say,
No,
you should
sir.
bring that child in the world.
You're
You
not
should
gonna
have got
feel
that
good
to the
about
child.
it. From my opinion as a woman.
So,
Personally, no.
brain,
the child can, so the matter of it can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
the brain, the joy
Yeah.
session for call.
Okay, so what's the law?
Chef a call, brain,
Stop the
brain,
bad.
brain start madness. That's what she say in the brain. So Chef a call.
For start time.
Marvin, good night. Good night, Marvin.
You got Marvin. Yeah. Joy says she have a call, brain.
Yeah, but all right. Yeah, we don't want you call, but look here. It's serious, man.
Yes, Joy, you're live.
It's serious.
Very serious.
Our calling, Joy.
Yeah, order in the court.
Yeah.
Hey, yes, go ahead. I'll give you the floor.
You know why?
Yes.
You know why?
Yes.
All right. You have a underage, for example, and you have a relative. Me I can just put it wide. A brother, a cousin, a father, and anybody at all. So I'm just gonna put it as a relative.
Yeah.
If you're underage pitney, you going to tell me, say, me if you make my underage pitney, and for example, no, my underage child probably can't even them going through stress or sometimes, and I'm not even talking about my underage child, because sometimes a lot of children right now talking up because a lot of children be molested. Carry children when they're at a tender age. Sometimes them have parents where they can't even go and talk to. So them have to keep it because some of them parents are them afraid to go to them. Now you tell me, say, even that, me find out my underage child pregnant by a brother or a relative of mine, me can go try get that child terminated. Now the next thing again, brain, medically speaking, you have a medical issue, and you telling me now, say I can't go and terminate that because I'm a wickedness and all of that. Moving on,
choice between your life and the embryo.
So I have to save my life or something.
Can I answer your question?
May I save my life? I'm sorry.
I want to answer Joy question. So Joy, I have a underage niece or cousin, whatever. She end up getting taped.
Yeah.
She end up get taped, things happen, boom, find out say I'm a brother or a cousin or a uncle within the family. As I said, she been taped. So the situation is supposed to be dealt with immediately. That is what we are speaking of.
All right, I'm gonna say this to you again.
Yeah.
The situation is supposed to dealt with immediately.
Yeah.
All right. What if you in the garrison where somebody come do it?
Yeah, they said it done. Yeah, said it done.
And you don't have no way out.
No, if you can't talk.
And you can't talk, you have to just zip. and me know. And if me talk, maybe all of my family might got this and that. And me
Yeah.
not have the money. Me not financially, me can't even come out of the garrison. Me have to stay in there.
Yeah,
How
yeah, yeah. All right, good. Very good question, and that's easy.
Oh Lord. How
That's, no,
easy.
wait.
Oh Lord.
Wait, because you see, what you're saying, you have to be careful what you're saying. The what you just said is a very serious thing because it is taking place. So let me answer that. Let me answer that. If you live with that and cannot do nothing about it based on the life of your family, right? That is on you in your home. That is on you. And
Like,
let me repeat that again. And I'm gonna tell you why it's on you. Because the country have a police force to defend every citizen. Wait, no. I'm from the garrison, so I can't speak. And I'm speaking logics. The country of a police force.
you finish.
Yeah, the country of a police force to defend every citizen in every country you go. Right? Now, this is taking place in real life, where mother know that their daughter is being touched. Auntie, uncle, you name it. You're not different from the tape, I know. If you sit down and know that your daughter was touched by your man, your uncle, your dad, and you live with it because through him run that lane, your arm son run round this, so you're afraid of your life. You're no different from the taper. You have to answer to your daughter later in life.
Brain, can I say something?
Yeah,
can
sure.
I say something, Brain?
Sure.
All right. You tell him about police and the police and law enforcement. Some of the most wickedest done and all of that are the police. They make them work together. It's by the time you leave from out of station gate and make a phone call, you know what go up in your head?
Joy, you're stereotyping.
Couple con.
Joy, you're stereotyping.
They plan con in your head.
Joy is stereotyping, bro. It's not every police bad, bro. It's not every police in for the fooling.
Okay, how you know another bad one you go to?
No, fair enough. But we can't just go and say, we can't just have the whole police force and say, I'm not going to go.
Okay, and how you know so that day when you go report it and one bad one you go to?
Well, as I say, you would do it. And the choice where you make today are going to be your best friend or your worst enemy. So, if you want your daughter come ask you a question, listen. If you want your daughter come ask you a question later on, say, Mom, you know that your man was touching me. Mom, you know that dad was touching me. But true, him have a bad man son or him a gunman or him a Danya, you live with it. You have to answer that in your old age. So which fight you want to fight? Answer the question.
Trust me. If it's a case like this, sometimes the child turn and thank you.
Like, really?
Yes.
With our mom, listen, Romy and Virgo song. You dirty man, leave the people pitney them alone. You know what I'm saying at the end, one at the end of the verse them? Him say, if a mother know, she's no different from the dirty man.
Well, guess my mother can know and go ahead and get rid of it and turn around and fight it with their child. But the next thing again, Brain.
Yeah.
We're not just agree to disagree right there.
No, I live to agree with disagree with
it is
Brain.
just gonna continue because Brain is not going to see your point.
No. All right. We're not the fan. We're not driving.
That's why I step aside.
No, we're the drive. I want to ask you a question. You say for instance, you have an uncle or a nephew or a son that was being shot by a man named Tom Joe. Tom Joe went to prison, come out, turn a pastor. Do you believe in revenge? Like, or him did take my son's life and you see him every day in the community after he got to 13 years or 12 years or whatsoever?
Honestly, God would have to come down and put his hand out and write one note and tell me if you leave him alone. Because I have nothing to do with him. I forgive him and leave him from afar.
So we there. So that's a conversation we're having here with the same tape.
No.
What you mean, but no?
Anyway, Brain. I'll go back to my comments section.
No, I know why you leave.
But Brain, all I'm gonna say to you is
yes.
madness.
Yes.
And for the first time, I'm gonna tell you you're talking madness. Because even even before I go, you have sometimes it happened to I've been watching a video that is going around where it go viral where this young girl come out and talk. Sometimes the little young girl, them so afraid to come to their mother. It done them a take sitting and a lick them in their head and them a fear take this, take thing left, right and center and can't do nothing about it. Yes, you have some underage girl out there, who just take, but we go ahead and take them things, but you also, listen to me, man. Innocent person get
Alright, Joy.
They can't them have to just go ahead and go do what they have to do.
Joy.
Or something. Yes.
Joy, do you believe that you have a daughter, she's at the age of 15, 16, and a taxi man see her on the road, she like him, he like her, he's giving her things, he's 38, 35, and he have sex with her at the age of 15, you consider that as rape?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Is Joy answer?
Yes.
I'm not Joy answer.
She is beyond age.
More than is Joy answer.
No, she is not old enough to give consent. That's what they say.
And I want you to tell Deb, and I want you to tell me why. Why is it in the law that she's not old enough? And in Bible days, at the age of 12, back in the days, a woman at the age of 12 could have sex at the age of 12.
Brain. Alright, Jai, so shall go back to comment. Alright, Jai.
No, me don't want Jai leave. Me want Jai explain to me why is it in the law that she like the guy like she, and they can have sex.
I'm gonna say this here.
But
if me if you write the law,
yeah,
and that's why they can't allow Joy Stewart to write the law, because some of these law are some of these law is just crap and it's crappy. You know why?
Yeah.
Some of these law when we see where they make, if it happen to all the big nose brother there, relative or people them, trust me, it gonna be a different situation. But you see the little local them when they have nothing, the law, certain law only goes for them, goes for the bigger heads them. You hear?
All right.
The law is messed up, long and short of it.
I was gonna say something earlier on when you mentioned about like the Dan and the police and the Ray and things. As I grew up in a ghetto, you see? And we know the whole runnings, as I said, these things taking place today we are speaking. It's not no joke. No.
Okay, Jai, listen to your brain. Okay, Jai.
Yeah, blessing Jai. So now, certain little things have to take up in your own hand, but we're not going to go there, so.
Yeah.
In spite of the show, and we are keep it
on a level.
The right way. We are doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Right? If your daughter is being taped, take it to the law and pray and just hope for the best. You know, your life, go down the dream. And that's everything that you're saying, Jai. And it is happening now where most women can go out and speak, most child cannot go out and speak, but where I'm from, I believe in fighting back. That's the best way I can put it. I believe in fighting back, and I will fight back. I wouldn't.
Long time I don't see you, man.
I don't have to turn up to the police either, but fight back.
All right.
But if a mother sit down and live with that, or a mother upholds with that, or a mother go dash with a child because Ray, I'm telling you, and I'm serious. You are no different from the person with the criminal mind. Sorry.
All right, Brain. Say Empress send a message.
No problem.
It's commented for you,
Yeah, man.
So Empress say she saw news, which I heard about it too. She saw news where a mother gave up her son for adoption. Years later, the young man turned a man and met a older woman and had an affair with her. During the affair, they found out that it's his mother. What if that woman was pregnant? Should you carry that baby?
Wow. All right.
I see the story and I didn't even read it, honestly. I never like the story. I never want to get it in my head.
All right.
Yeah. Hi, Keisha.
All right. Look on it that way here.
Yeah, Joy speaks in facts, Annalise. Yeah. Keisha. Big up, Keisha.
I'm going to look on it that way here. What you don't know, now go bad. What you don't know, now go bad. Is when you know, it will go bother you. It will become that bother, that problem. No,
You
if
the brain, you say you can answer that. You know? I don't even want to talk about that. Honestly, you can answer it.
no, but as I say, Devon,
Yeah.
these are easy questions.
Yeah.
So as I say, as we should ask, a mother son, boom, them never did know. Cause she give him up for abortion.
Yeah.
And is this real or is this a story? Or give me
It's been going around, so I guess it's real.
give me a minute.
Cause I think a star I see it in. I think it's a star I saw it in. Yes, Keish, you're live.
What's
You know what
going
I mean?
on? What's going on?
Hey, Keish, I don't want you driving and be on the phone, you know.
Eh?
I don't want you driving and be on the phone, you know.
It's mounted.
So be careful. Oh, the phone is mounted.
It's mounted. It's not in my hand.
Oh, okay. It's unfree. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you're on your way home.
I am on my way home, yes. Coming
Oh.
from the airport.
Okay. The pickup.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, sorry about that. Can I speak?
Yeah. Friend here.
Yeah, Keisha, bless up yourself.
Bless up.
For your mate, tune in pan them, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so all right. Listen, when I get back in my brain now and get the thing right. Cause me consider everything when I come with tonight and thing. And as I said, I'm gonna still say no to abortion. I'm not gonna believe in that. Not gonna be a part of that. But certain circumstances, like the mother-son situation, or as we thing they say, you know, a type of tape situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can get the child washed out.
Yeah.
I would consider it abortion. When I heard the word abortion, I'm thinking of it like you just feel like say, oh yeah, you know, want to get pregnant for Devon, and you just being ignorant, and you just say, look, you know, you're not ready for no pitney, you just go dash with that child behind the counter. I just see it in that only way. You understand? But as we say, if it's a medical condition, Joy, I'm speaking to Joy. So Joy, if it's a medical condition, where's a life risk between Blessing, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, cause more you back me, you know. More you back me, you know.
It all depends, you know. Me and
Yeah,
the
so
one
good.
person.
Yeah, so if it's a medical situation and it's a give and take where a life and thing, that's on the doctor, you and your family. Right?
Right.
Now, if it's a case where you have a daughter, cause a young female, she get taped, you know what I mean? As I say, where I'm from, I believe in fighting back. So if it's a case where I have to fight back, but if it's a case where, oh, you know, one of my uncle them go to her or one of, you know, and she get pregnant and we have to do away with that. Fair enough.
Well,
But
I say that too because that comes under incest. And you know what incest means. So
yeah, fair enough.
relative. Yeah.
But I don't want an individual feel like when we're speaking on the word abortion, I'm only looking at it and the way of you just being ignorant of the situation, going out of your way, and you just want to do away with this child because you have sex with 2 men last night and you don't know which one of them get pregnant. You forgot prison.
Well, I said something earlier. If you heard what I said earlier, like for example, you went on a date, you consent to having sex with a person without protection, and you get pregnant, and then when you find out you get pregnant, you're gonna have abortion. I don't agree with that. I think you
Exactly.
should
I not
bring
agree with
forth
them
the
thing because
child.
you have enough time for could have use morning after wash out yourself, blah blah blah.
Right.
Well, let me hear.
Abortion is not in my.
Let me hear what Marvin say. So Marvin, so I think abortion is very wrong, but it's hard saying this so based on my belief for abortion. But there gonna be incidents, just as Joy explained. Some of our examples, those cases really could look at. For example, Marvin has said, Joy definitely have some good examples. Wherefore, in those cases, abortion can be looked at. So, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
you see, Devon, in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, in everything you have conscious
Yeah.
and subconscious. So if you're conscious about doing a abortion, as I say, you forgot prison. If unconscious mean I may use the right, as I said, then things that make sense where we can look into it and bypass it. Then
Yeah.
you get way.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
But
Right.
what Joy was saying, there's a lot of it taking place across the world. I think that Akeisha, to me I get a
Yeah,
feedback.
yeah, the feedback. Yeah, it's
If
a
you
Oh,
cut
there's a feedback
driving.
from me?
Yeah,
yeah,
Yes,
tell her
but
to
that's
mute
okay. We will with you because we
I guess
video
I guess
on.
because you're using the
Close
vehicles.
your window. You can close your window.
Oh, my
Yeah,
window is closed.
yes,
No,
Yeah,
she
uh,
using the speaker in the vehicle, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but
yeah.
she has no
That's right.
choice.
Yeah. So the Bluetooth. The
So
phone is
probably she can
Bluetooth.
mute it till she's
All
ready for
right, I'll
talk.
mute myself.
Yeah, till you're ready for talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, all me can tell everybody, just learn to be conscious of every choice them make.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Simple.
Yeah.
yeah. Because it comes back to haunt you at some point in your
Yeah,
life.
it's gonna be your best friend or your worst enemy in a long run. Me, I
Yeah.
tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So what about?
Yeah,
I mean, I've known of females say that they do it several times till it's. And I think as
But
I
why
said,
would a person put herself through that? To do it several times?
exactly.
Is it a serial abortion for her?
but guess what? No, then when you do something
Must
for
be
a
a
period of
serial
time,
abortion because
it become a habit like, but definitely that person
sick.
need help.
That is sickening.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I said, Devon, these are them people there, brother.
Yeah.
Prison, no questioning.
Yes, yes.
And I asked
Mhm.
Joy a question before she come back off the call. And I asked like this, right? Why you think within the law
Yeah.
a young girl should like it? So me I use a taxi man, for example. She like the taxi guy.
Mm-hmm.
Taxi guy is about 35, 38. She's 15,
Mm-hmm.
14, 15, 13, 14, 15. She like him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Give her body to him. She's taking money. She's eating burger. And I'm
Right.
saying within the law, within the law, it's still rape. Why? Because, bro, you go through so
He
much
should
in
have
life.
known better. That
Thank
is
you
if
very
he
much.
knows her age.
Thank you
But
very much.
sometimes these children, I have to call it children,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
look even more mature.
Yes.
So maybe he's not real. And then these children also will lie that, well, I am 21, I'm 25, when they really look 25, but they are not.
Well,
So it could have,
we're not speaking of the lie part. They know him pick her up from school, him give her lunch money, him know.
but
Say I
may I
look up
say,
Pitney.
he will tell her she look big and he will feel that she older than 15,
No, but
right?
But
And
Brina
she
say,
will lie that she's
Brain is saying,
older.
what if he knows? He
Yeah,
knows.
me not talk
Oh,
say
I'm
him don't know.
sorry.
Him
Yeah.
know. Him
Yeah.
pick her
Oh,
up
okay.
from
I'm sorry. I
school.
didn't hear that part,
Good.
Brain.
You
Yes,
see,
I didn't
a
hear
man
that
like that,
part.
a man
Yes,
like that supposed to be stoned.
he's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to know
Yeah,
better.
till him unalive. Because me
Yes,
go tell you why, if you know better, you're
I
adult.
agree with you
Man,
there. I didn't hear
oh,
that part, Brain. My apology.
the amount of destruction with upon you, bro. Where you
Yeah.
don't go through life and the hardest things, and you know what, and you want to come put on that upon the people them girl Pitney. You can have disease, whole heap of
Yeah,
STI, HIV. So that's why
yeah.
within the government system or within the law, these
Mm-hmm.
things just can't right.
All right.
Yeah.
So
But
it's not literally put a knife or a throat and stick her up and thing. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So once a moment you go there, so brother,
mm-hmm.
you're wrong.
I'm trying to find a word like,
But what I was saying to Joy, you having the abortion, you're no different from the taper. That's what I'm just saying. Just like if for instance my daughter get taped and me go and kill the man, I'm still a killer.
Yeah, they will consider it that way, same
Yeah,
way.
tell the brother, them a go hold me and charge me feet. you're
Yeah.
you still go take
In
a
a
life.
me no kill like me go kill him.
No, fair
Sorry.
enough. That
But
you call that jungle justice. You take your justice in
Exactly.
your own hand. But what about within the Bible and what God say? What God ever consider that as?
well,
Me can't go in a God
More you
kill
are
him.
say. Me you are say.
we say God consider you get him.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Like you be
unalive that
you be
man.
considered a
Yeah,
murderer.
are the person
Yeah.
are the person
I
who go
mean,
and throw away the baby.
biblically, you still isn't that the Old Testament? In the Old Testament,
It said thou shalt not kill.
no, it would say, and in all Old Testament, it would say, "Let his own blood be upon his own head, or
Yeah.
upon his own
So what
shoulder."
about the person that get
But
tape and then go do the abortion?
but no, we know it would be it would have to be some form of forgiveness.
That's the way you think.
I don't
Well,
think.
you have to ask
You
it.
think- you get me? No, but seriously, brain, because if you look at it, a man can be a serial killer and him get saved. You get me? I say, and
No
the
problem.
thing, and the thing is, him get saved and he has forgiveness. You think God no forgive him? And he stop. You may say life is so, or oh, the world is aware God is
Well,
concerned.
let me tell you something, my brother. Nobody know if you're being forgive or
Of
not.
course, you're being
No,
forgiven.
no, you feel so.
They
No,
said
no, 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 no.
the
You're-
only sin is not forgiven is what?
It's when you cuss the
Blaspheme.
blasphemy. But look here. Look on it this way.
Yeah.
This guy killed my father, went to prison for 13 years, come out, and me tell myself, say me I go kill him. Because why? I believe if me leave him, he might go seek forgiveness. Because say for instance, I see him start go church. So me I tell myself, say, but wait. But him seek forgiveness and I live good and all right and in a church turn all pastor. So that means that me can kill him. Listen, that means that me can kill him to then. And be the one where I seek forgiveness from fame life then.
But that is that would call now presumptuous sin.
Okay, so what about him where him sit down and premeditate my father say I'll kill him and the spirit tell him say no man, leave the man alone. Whatever my father do you, God will deal with it. You still go out and go kill my father. You're presumptuous too. So same as how you can seek forgiveness, me I go seek forgiveness for a year back then.
Oh Lord, brain, trust me, it tough, but
so that's why I'm saying nobody know to me or I feel that you
are forgiven.
Yeah, you
are.
only feel your own listen is within you feel like say go to church and get holy.
No one get holy. It's not about get holy because if you genuinely sorry about what you done, it's not about saying, "Oh, forgive me," and then tomorrow you know I do the same thing already. You're planning ahead. Even though you say forgive me, you know tomorrow if a occasion arise, you're still going to do the same thing.
Yeah, but look on it that way. Look on it that way, Devon.
Yeah.
Most human being.
Yeah.
We are speaking of the mind, a human, right?
Yeah.
And they do something is when them back against the wall, are in fear of life because nobody true my killer, you know. When he come out, he will look over his shoulder and say, yo, the man, son and family member will come back and find. So God him a use now as a shield. So him not really, truly seeking forgiveness. He's only seeking that going to church just because he want mankind and the government and the people them within the prison system and the family them that him hurt for really forgive him. May I tell you that's how him does live.
But you and I is not sure that we can just assume.
But I just said that. Say nobody can know if God forgive a person or not. It's just within we as human beings feel so. Just like some people go to church, feel holy, they feel holy, but you're not really. You feel so, you know.
No, so yes, the brain.
Yeah.
For example, no, you ask for forgiveness. So you say you're slate.
Me ask for forgiveness, regular.
You're slate, so and you turn, you're slate now wipe clean. That's what you're saying?
No, but all right, think about it, Devon, and be honest with me as a human being.
Yeah.
We are going to bed and I pray and I say, Father God, forgive me. I'm going to sleep. And I just believe that it is just something that just go out in the prayer and that's it, and it stopped there.
So you just say it. I would say no. It's just like more like a
Like for us, feel like for us,
just a
get
habit.
that off of me. Like when you ask for forgiveness, how it
It's just
come
a
out.
natural thing for you to just say it
Thank
when you
you.
go to bed.
Thank you very much. That's why the
Yeah.
Bible said. Listen what the
So
Bible said. Right?
it's not coming from your heart.
Nah, go say that. It can be, but you have to repent, bro. You have to go do fasting. You have to go through so much thing for this come out for you, bro.
No,
Nobody feel like,
no, brain. No, it's not complicated as how you're saying. You have to go to fasting and all of that. No.
all right, then.
The moment you go on your knee, you ask for forgiveness and you genuinely mean it, then you are forgiven.
Yeah, all right, my brother. I hear you.
No, for you say it from your heart, for you mean it from your heart.
Yeah.
It's full about it.
Yeah. So good night,
Inside-
wifey.
From the west, that's
Yes.
move your sin.
Okay.
So if you genuinely mean it,
If it's that easier, that's why everybody out there saying about the whole world not
you
sin.
brain
But you see, when you ask God for forgiveness,
When you're
He
being
has His way of speaking to you,
Oh,
and you
Lord.
can
Now
know
because
when
you be
He
presumptuous of
answers to
something means that
you.
God not forgive you.
You understand me?
Listen, you see when you be presumptuous
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah.
and all right, you go and you say, God, you kill a man, you
Yeah.
kill a man last night.
Yeah.
And you come in and you say, God, may I ask you to forgive me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't kill a man.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go there again tomorrow night and kill again.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. God now forgive you.
No. Don't say that, blessing. Don't ever say that. Just like if a man get up and him tell God, say, Father God, do me a big last chance. Me I done the life here.
God
And
will forgive you 10 times.
a
10
week
times.
down the road, he go and do the same thing. That no mean say the next 5 years from now, God not gonna forgive him.
No,
But-
God,
But brain,
Not because you're being presumptuous.
but if you
but
get
brain,
up,
remember that
Let me hear what Pinky is saying. Let me hear
go
what
on.
Pinky
Yes.
is saying.
if you get up every day constantly just doing the same thing over and over and over again, there come to a point where God
Your
hears
friend.
them, lock off.
Fair enough.
If not, look,
No, give
Fair
Pinky
enough.
a chance, no
Fair
brain.
enough. No,
So
me
that-
make sure.
So that's
Yeah.
when you say it leave you up to your own reputable mind.
mind.
Yeah.
So you leave you up to your own reputable mind until, because you say forgiveness is not just something from your mouth, you know. Forgiveness is a lifestyle.
Right.
From your heart.
But I just that me I try explain to
Repentance is a lifestyle.
but you must say it's not that complicated.
No,
You have to get another lifestyle, you have to change, you have to really show say you change.
But the thing is, babe, remember, a lot of persons, as you said, that's why a lot of persons can get up and go out there and sin. They are asking for forgiveness, but it's not coming from nowhere, it's just from the lips.
Right.
Yes.
But if you ask from repentance from deep within and ask the Lord, because this is all repentance coming, you know. Because when you sin, you don't just go before God and say, God, forgive me of my sins. You have to talk, blot out your transgressions that you're knowing before Him. So you blot them out. You say, God, me is a thief, me is a murderer.
All right,
Yes.
so beg you a minute. Devon just said it is not that complicated, but I'm saying
But it's
not
not
because
complicated.
Devon think. Wait, not because Devon think
Mhm.
he go down on his knee tonight
Mhm.
and cry out from his heart and
Mhm.
ask for forgiveness. He believe that God forgive him. You know?
No, instantly.
Brain, I did not say it that way, brain.
Instantly. Once you go before
Yes,
God,
you go me and show you. So that means that that's why the world sin then because
Well,
she's
I
saying that
agree with
instantly.
Pinky.
She's
Because
saying
I
instantly.
think that once you
It's
mean
just
it,
that she said from your heart, from you coming from your heart, what you have done, you have turned.
listen. You see, once you talk to God, you know when you talk directly to God.
Yeah.
There is a feeling.
Right.
Okay? So the minute you talk to God, you don't have to be on your knees or nothing. You can be just anywhere. And you just even the silent prayer of your heart. God knows it. So if you ask God to forgive you and you truly believe and you have that deep, solid rock faith, and you know I am not gonna go back there and do the same thing. That is my belief.
That's why Kira said it's a lifestyle. Don't forget that, you know. It have to become now a lifestyle now. You're a changed person.
Yeah.
You repent.
God is not one to be
go up on my knee
played with.
tonight, but me I cry out from my heart for true because me kill the man for true. So I feel so me I cry out from my heart and ask God for forgive me. It no means God to forgive me, bro.
Mhm.
That's what you're saying.
What is a forgiving God?
But once you cry out there is
I agree, but it have to become a lifestyle.
Yeah, but
So it is not easy.
So when I'm show you, I'm tell you where I come from with the lifestyle
Mhm,
part.
mhm.
The lifestyle now is where now you know. So okay, then you kill the man tonight
Yeah.
and going down the road, somebody step on your toe.
Mhm.
You tell
You
yourself,
kill
hey,
him too.
draw your gun, you're not going to take out your knife, stab him, put out in belly and kill him. You're going to say, sorry, even if he's not sorry, you're going to about your business. That's where the lifestyle part come in because you change. Forgiveness, asking for forgiveness, repenting from your sin is for you to change. It's not for you to go repent tonight and go back tomorrow and go do the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying, when you listen to what me I say, because I don't want to get it out of context.
No,
I'm
we
saying
have a lot
a
of
context matter.
Yeah.
Even if you're presumptuous, you do it. Next 2 weeks, you ask for forgiveness and you stay cool for 2 weeks. Like a man will step on your shoes and you make everything good.
Yeah.
But you do it 2 months down the line. After no means say 3 years from now, God can't forgive you. Even though you're being presumptuous. That's what I'm saying.
So God cannot forgive you or God will forgive you.
He will.
Yes, he will.
Even though you're still being presumptuous.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want you to sit down for your sin.
No, but some people believe that through your presumption, because not for being presumptuous, living every day and be presumptuous of our sin daily. That don't mean say God not forgive you, bro. I just that I'm simple saying.
The thing is, God don't want you to sit down for your sin.
Well, fair enough. All right, go ahead, Devon. Go ahead.
Brain and listen, Pinky, you know.
No, I know, I'm a listener, man. She teach me a lot of things about the Bible and.
Oh, okay. Because she seems to have a very
No,
good
fully.
Yes.
Fully believe.
He has a concrete understanding of the Bible.
Yeah, but all right, you're on me still, you know, blessing. I will Keisha again. But anyway, you're on me still, you know, blessing.
It look like she drive to Jamaica.
Yeah, go on, Brains.
This look on me, look on this now, blessing. Because some people look on the whole Bible thing and believe on God thing and the whole presumptuous and they just you one drop and believe that, oh yeah, from go and cry out to my heart, yeah, God will forgive me. But your lifestyle don't change. That's why I'm using example to Devon. Say when me come in, me just say, yeah, Father God forgive me. That means I go back to it tomorrow. Sometimes I do it 2 weeks ago and not even know so I do it, brother. 2 weeks after and don't even know. I don't realize say I go back and drink
then. It's a habit.
Exactly.
That's why I'm say. You repent every day because you sin without even knowing.
Thank you very much, bro.
Right, exactly.
And me I say, even if you're presumptuous, 3 years from now, if you go and cry out to him and really make up your mind now to change the lifestyle, no means him now go forgive you.
No.
So when I go say true, so you say if the artist end up and analyze somebody again,
you don't know.
God now will forgive him.
But you know,
I wish
Brains, you might sleep on the couch tonight and we don't want that happen to you now.
I wish I had that, Brain.
Let's Devon, you know, supposed to bring up that topic here, you know, okay? Yeah, make Brains go sleep on the couch today. Or when you got you see that no, you ain't run away, keep Pinky. In the Bible said will be unto the one we cause it. See that? Him run away now. Continue, Brains. So we have to carry on this.
You see the best thing with me, blessed.
Yeah.
I'm a honest sinner.
Yeah. We have to accept each other's opinion because that's how we learn, you know? Yes.
Good. And you have sinner out there that even mad at sinner for being sinning. And them are sinner too.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I say? So my whole point is, things are going to happen. People are going to be presumptuous.
Yeah.
People are going to constantly do the same thing and repeat. It's just we just have an unforgiving God. Yeah, we have an unforgiving God that, you know, a forgiving God that He will forgive you.
all
Yeah,
the time, 10 times 10, even more.
of everything. So that's what I said. Not because you're being presumptuous mean you get boxed in one corner. Or not because you come out and you cry out to your heart. You so clean to your heart. If you
Right.
read Psalms and listen to King David and see how he reached out to God many times.
Every day.
Every day. Exactly. So not true you come and me come tonight and me pure and true it got to my heart. From my heart means say, oh yeah. Yes, Nickel, me forgive you. No.
And
He want to see your lifestyle.
that is the thing. That is the thing, you know. Me not could say that is the thing with David, you know. That's why God turned around and said, David is a man of my own heart.
Heart, exactly.
God,
He's a man of God, one or two.
David, oh my God.
No, me I tell you.
Get
I am.
over yourself.
I am.
Get over yourself.
Prince, better be nice, you know. Yes, so them man
Why
run
not?
away a while ago. Holy fire run away, you know. Oh, when thinking talks, he
No.
speaks. You understand me? Man, you sleeping on couch tonight, you know. I know for me fall.
Technical difficulties. Yeah.
Technical difficulty, you run away. Cause you know what
So,
Pinky.
as I was
Yes, continue, Pinky.
that is the reason why David and God, after all that he do,
Mm-hmm.
him and God have a relationship because every day
You repent.
him repent
Exactly.
and every day him give God thanks. Him give God thanks for even the breath. When how much people get up and give God thanks and say, God, you blow a breath upon me this morning.
Very few.
Never have to be here.
Mm-hmm.
They were simple. David never give God faith. Give God thanks for house, car, and David live in our mansion. He live in a palace. He never give God thanks for them something.
Yeah,
He
life.
give God thanks
Yeah,
for
yeah,
life.
life.
The
Yeah,
simple
nature and
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Say,
sins them when him commit and things.
exactly. Him repent. David say, if I ascend to hell, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
because of all of that, because of who you are, I have to give you praise.
Prayers. Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
You can
Faith in God.
no
Yes.
find you.
Yeah.
So him say in the grave, there is no giving praise in the grave.
Okay, so I'm have to praise you.
So me
now.
have to praise you.
No, powerful.
Him say,
Yeah.
hell, you find me. If I take the wings of the dove of the morning, you find me.
Yeah.
So David give God thanks to simple little things when nothing we just take for granted. So that is why David is in God for God heart and then something that God wants.
Yeah.
So Devon, what the Bible mention? What the Bible say about abortion? Did the Bible say anything about abortion?
I don't think the Bible ever said.
I don't recall it. I don't recall it mentioning that specific topic. But basically, a lot of times,
you think they used to do abortion in those days when he walked on earth? I don't think so.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say yes.
Just Google it.
That's what I'm doing.
Thanks to Google.
Oh my gosh. The
Yeah.
phone is gonna die. It's at 1.
Yeah. Hebrews, Greek, and the word Russian do not appear in either the Old or New Testament. Still not appear in the Old and New Testament.
What did it say?
The topic simply is not directly mentioned.
Okay. I wouldn't even bother ask Alexis because she's gonna go through all kind of rigmaroles.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not mentioned.
You see,
right. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was ever mentioned.
Yeah, but I mean, it's for human being to understand at the same time, also, because I guess the world and human being evolved. So in that time, they didn't have what they used to do. I guess they unalive babies when they were born and stuff like that.
The time when they wanted all boy babies.
No, not just
that. Time you're referring
if
to?
they want to do away with them or whatever, but I guess that was just the case.
Yeah.
Our people knew what bush to use, So he never really mentioned, but that because the Bible never
I
mentioned
don't
it,
think so.
doesn't necessarily mean say it is right.
It didn't happen.
Because if it was right, then a lot of females wouldn't feel the way they feel years after doing it.
Mhm.
And actually, it is also spiritual. Doing it it's something that is spiritual, where females, I've seen where females have to get deliverance from it.
Yeah, you
Because
mentioned that one time in your life.
yeah, because a lot of females, it's like if they not really get counseling and all of that, they don't get over forgiving themselves or stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
if I realize that if a lady even have 10 kids and she lose one, as in that one died in childbirth or when that one was a baby,
Yeah.
she never forget about that one.
Well, you see, I believe
You
in.
know, you're right, because I know people who have stillbirth.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call stillbirth.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And it's like they have to get therapy.
yeah,
And regular people like us will say, it's just a stillbirth. But to the mother and the mother body, that's a life, and the
Yeah.
child born.
and
Some of them just born for a couple of hours, it's an impact on
and
on,
and,
on the
and a
children.
lot of females have miscarriage too,
Postpartum.
and it affect them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And that's just a miscarriage.
So why would it
Mhm.
affect them then?
True.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's a life. It is
Yeah.
connected. They are
It is.
connected.
That's
Yeah.
why most women, after a time, the doctor tells you try to not to get pregnant, and then they get surrogated mothers to carry their children, or maybe they have like where this thing called brains where they inject I
Fertility.
forgot the
Fertility
yeah
thing. Um,
where
yes.
they inject a monitor,
But,
yeah.
but the greatest thing is this. Why I think me and Brain is that really not seen to do it, because seeing it as wrong, because
That's
we are
okay. So
we are here. And
your own opinion.
for example, I was told that my mother was given money to do it, and she did. So
Mhm.
just imagine that I am here today.
Boy, if I didn't know, would I had little money to it so. Right, Brain? Then we wouldn't have been this bias controversial tonight.
Yes.
Then I
If
mean,
I had known, she come and see me. And then
then
get a
the
couple of
you see,
$1,000. Maybe I'd pay for everything.
I have to give thanks for life. I have to give thanks for life.
That's why I say
Yeah.
life is the greatest, and I believe in life.
You
That's
know, we
right.
think that take little humor.
That's why the little brother there on TikTok say rip, life
Yeah.
sweet.
Sweet.
No better milk, no honey bun,
Yeah. No donut.
no donut, life sweet.
Yeah, man. But Devon is say life is the greatest,
Yeah.
and
Life is great, no
so
matter
we
what.
good. We
How
believe
poor
in
you
life. We
are.
don't believe in for taking life and
Yeah, I don't
be a
believe in it
part of
either.
such thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just youth for born. So that's why we come back to the topic now. Where I was saying
Yeah.
the woman with hate
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with her. I don't have a problem to have a relationship with her.
Yeah.
Cause she bring forth 8 life, bro.
Well, somebody have to have a relationship with her, Brain.
Exactly. Somebody have to.
Not me, but somebody have to.
Well, no problem. Everybody have them,
Preference, yeah.
them preference. But
Yeah.
but just to show you, say life is the greatest, and she's a great woman to bring
Yeah, that's
forth
true. That's true.
8
But
life.
it goes with the man too, because
She
if the
didn't.
man doesn't ejaculate, there's no way that egg can be fertilized. So
Yeah, blessing, but blessing.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, but
someone don't care.
no, but we are on abortion. That woman that have the hate
Oh,
kids,
okay.
she
Sorry,
didn't went and abort none of the hate.
Right.
You get me?
Okay.
So she must bless, and God will bless her where even 2 out of the 8. I'll come wash her foot and give her a respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make it in her life too. Even
Yeah.
2.
And that's how the generation will continue anyhow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And look here to Devon. Even woman that get I know a lot of women that get tape and they become lawyer, then become doctors, then
Oh
become
yeah. Oh yeah.
great superstar, they become great people.
Yeah.
So that's why we are say not because that happened.
Mm-hmm.
They become
Good. So that's why I was saying that
Yeah.
if you think of doing that,
Mhm.
you're no different from the
But-
person that tape you.
You know what? That just stepped my memory a while ago. I know of this person, individual,
Yeah,
and she got taped.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and her mother never. The mother brought her forth, but for some reason, every day the mother would play it in her head, play it on her, play it on her. And I used to say, Julie. Oh God, I shouldn't call the name. I used to say, just
Just say
forgive it.
mango,
But she
mango,
said,
mango. Yeah.
yes, yes. And she says to me, she said, B, how can I forgive? My mother was raped by a cop, taped by a cop,
Yeah.
and she brought me. But every day is like she can't get to him because he's of one of those, back in those country era where he's so prominent.
Hmm.
And it's like every day up until there is nothing that she can ever do. Because I remember one day she came to my house and it was on Mother's Day and she called her mom from my phone. Because I never used to really believe her. And she was like, Mom, I sent you a dozen roses. But she thought the mother was like, No, 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 me no want it. Where I send it, come give me for. Me no want it. Make them take it back and you come back. She just ate the child, but that it wasn't the child's fault.
Oh,
So
so you
don't
say
take it on the
she,
child.
she ate her daughter because of what
Yes. And let
circumstance
me tell you
she
something,
came?
that girl come out very good. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I mean, very attractive and everything, not a woman looking at a woman, but I'm just saying. And
Yeah.
she has a child, and she said, you know what? If that had happened to her and she has her son, there is no way she would treat her son. She would just look at her son as her child and not remembering about the father, you
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
know, which that is not right, You got to accept the 'cause the mother choose not to have that abortion, right?
But
To
that's what
bring
I'm
forth the
saying.
child.
You
So why
see,
do you let the child feel burdened for whatever happened to you?
so that's the thing now. A lot of these females, not bashing, but the thing is, when I say a lot of these females, I don't mean to degrade anybody or speak low of anybody, but the thing is, they did not get counseling. So if she had gotten counsel, she wouldn't be so bitter with the child. You get what I'm saying? Should have shown that
Mhm.
child love.
True, true.
Yeah, because I know a person of a female that I used to be with, and when I found out that she was raped because she had a son at the time. But she had a
Mhm.
son, growing up was about 2, 3, and
Right.
and his her friend let me know that what happened. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And but she didn't do away with it with the child, and she love him.
exactly. But
Mhm.
but
She
but
love him.
it can go two ways. You're gonna find some
Yeah,
parents and some going to
yeah,
abort and some is going to show love to that child.
yeah.
So
And
my
that's
thing is, brain, what that mother should have done to my friend, she should have given her for abortion. But back in them days, I mean, a
oh my
bigger,
God.
bigger woman. I don't
Give
know
her,
how old
give
this
her
You
person
like
really
is.
said
Sophie.
that boy your friend?
But, huh?
You really said that boy your friend?
But
What do
listen,
you mean?
when
Now
that,
I'm saying her mother, listen,
uh
her mother, the way in which her mother treated her up
yeah,
until this day, I presume.
Yeah.
It better that mother had given her away to somebody else.
but she would have
But
still
don't
wanted
not the
the child.
child all these years. This is a grown big woman. She and I may be of the same age group.
Yeah, but listen, look at it this way, right?
And
I'm always tell people this. You stand full responsibility of everything that happened to
yeah,
you.
but you're making the child feel every day you're
No,
traumatized,
no,
although she's a grown
no,
woman now.
I'm speaking on your individual self. When you reach
Mhm.
certain age, you have to stand full responsibility of anything happening around you. Meaning,
That the woman
yeah,
they not sound like I must stand no responsibility.
no, what I mean, no,
Not
let me
she. She not
explain.
yeah,
Say your mother hate you. See, because that happened. Because I'm say it's what the mother go through, so you can't even beat her
yeah.
and watch the face and what she go through. Not saying it's right, not saying I'm agree with her. You
Hmm.
still love the child because the child is innocent. But you become a big woman now, you understand the situation. You can know how to live with or without the person. You know how to live around the situation. Because you become a adult, you understand life. You see why you're not
Right.
got that energy for your mom. But that no mean said the mother should have abort her. No, she is already here.
No, I don't
If,
say she used to be aborted, you know.
You're for adoption.
She try when she have her give her to some family member or
yes,
friend or whatever.
yeah.
Then I remember one day I turned to my mango friend. I was listening if I call her name. And
Mhm.
I said, "You sure your mother telling you the truth?" You know how my brain goes. And
Mhm.
I'm like, "You sure she never really want that man?" And because that man was into her that much, then all of a sudden she's calling it tape. And maybe that's why psychologically she's hating you because she has that love for that man.
Yeah, because I
Because
like
she said he was a police in the police force, so they are. So maybe she wanted that man.
yeah.
I was just only thinking that. And she says to me, Mango says to me, you know something, B? You could be right. And one day I'm gonna come. I'm gonna mention it to my mom, and but have to do it face to face and see her reaction. Because all these years, she's like in her 50s, and my mom treated me it's like every day I'm paying for it. I can't. There is nothing I can do to her. She don't even like her grandson.
Well, guess what?
But
That's as Brain said. As Brain said, for example, if I have my mother
Hmm.
and our other family members and they don't, when I was growing up as a child, I act as a child. Now I am grown. Your opinion of me doesn't matter anymore.
mother or not, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you get what I'm saying. So
Yes,
you cannot know that you're an adult. You should not let what some other family member or whosoever else say about you matters to you, that it really affect your life
Yeah, but you
because
see,
you are
maybe
grown.
in the meantime, she want that motherly love, and she maybe think that she can change her mother's view
No,
for
she's an
to give
adult
her
and
that love. I'm
her,
just saying.
her mama is an adult and she's a grown woman. If anything, what
Yes,
she
she
should
is.
do, she should
Mhm.
get counseling because she need counseling. Growing up,
Yeah, I think
with
so too.
all of
Yeah.
that trauma of her
Yes.
mother not loving her, then she get seek counseling.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, when I was smaller, same way, a lot of things used to affect me. Growing up, I understand it. I don't know. I understand. Say this was a reason. I didn't see this. This happened to me for a reason. I was here. I am here for a purpose. You
yeah,
get what I'm saying? So I don't
Yeah.
let things. You shouldn't let things. But as I say, we are men, and
yeah.
in society, men must be men and don't be jelly back. And if we do what girls, if we do, if we
All of the stress.
full up
Stop
with
it
stress.
up. Stop it up.
Full up with stress.
Yeah. But more ask a question because blessing just says something very, very
Yeah,
important. I'm not gonna make it slide. I'm not gonna make it slip.
yeah.
Blessing
Tell
just
it raw.
Blessing just stated that her friend mom should give her up for
Adoption.
adoption. So
Yeah, yeah.
you don't think adoption and abortion is within the same feeling or sense.
Mm,
Think about it. Think
It
deep about it.
no,
Yeah, it has a similarity. Yes,
no.
it does.
You
It
see.
does. It
I mean,
does. If you look on it from a psychological view, it does.
mm,
It's in the same ratio, but it's just that it has its different
Evan,
components.
what you mean by no and the intention similar? Think about
for
Yes,
no,
the
for example,
intention similar.
for
yes,
example,
I
uh,
would say so.
for example, I my mother gave me away because she couldn't afford to take care of me, or
And
she
that would be
or
different.
or she didn't want me. If she didn't want me, I grew up with my adopted family, and they tell me that my mommy, she didn't love me, so they love me. I would appreciate them, but I would want to know her. Most likely, some kids who want to know her, some kids who want to have nothing to do with her
Yeah,
because she didn't want me.
But
yeah.
I'm better off now. So maybe
right.
this is what it is.
All right,
I
so
But
Devon,
but
uh,
what? Hold on their
Devon,
brains.
wait,
What
wait,
if
wait.
your mom hold on their brains 1 second? Cause I'm easily I forget lately. I don't know. What's the old age?
yes.
Um, what if the mom when she had you as a baby and she put you in a dumpster? What Jamaican people might regard that as garbage bin, but at
Mhm.
a dumpster, or leave you somewhere out in the bushes, somebody find you. How
In
would
a form
you
of
look?
abortion, shoot you for dead,
Huh? Right,
straight up.
Yeah.
right.
The
What do
Well,
you
intention,
think,
that's the
Willie?
intentional mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go straight from the topic. We're speaking and tape here, Devon.
Yeah.
So
Different branches of
I don't
abortion.
want you to go and nice up. Oh, my mom take me, give me to my grandmother because she couldn't
Right.
afford. We are not speaking on that. We are speaking and say, for instance, the woman get tape,
Mm-hmm.
but she don't want to take abortion,
Yeah.
but she give you up for adoption.
Yeah.
Right.
So
You don't think the intention is similar?
no, I would think that a
I
very
think it's similar. Yes.
not necessarily for me. Well, that's your opinion, as I say. But for
Yeah.
me,
Sure.
I would think that is a good thing because the fact that
You don't.
you didn't abort, but what you
Yeah.
did, you actually bring that child, and then you give that child opportunity to live with someone else.
So you give life, but you don't want the child.
Yeah, you don't want a child with it.
Yes.
Someone else want a child.
Yeah,
Someone else.
but you leave your child out in a world where you don't know who you leave your child with. You don't know if that child is going through a lot of beating, use. You don't know. You're still a wicked person intentionally.
No, but it's the truth.
Yeah, that's why you know why I'm asking that question there, because a lot
Yeah,
of people do
yeah, that's true. That's true.
they do it in a different way,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but the intention
yeah,
is to you get what I say?
yeah.
So you bring your child in the world and your child just a suffer, and you
Mhm.
don't know where else in the world the child are there.
Mhm.
You remember saying
Mhm.
you is a person who get tape. You leave your
Right.
child don't knowing.
Right.
Good. Just like I know someone, I know her. I know for fact that she been taped by herself. But she come now, become a big woman, still
Mhm.
come by her mom, because the man they went to prison for it, come back out. Them look past that because of years. So she still come by her stepdad, by her mom, because her mom still live with the mom,
Mhm.
with the man, right?
Yeah,
But she
Still
come,
live
she
with the
have a
man
daughter.
we tape the daughter.
You tape the daughter
No,
because
the
no,
mother needed to go to
the
prison.
mother, no man, the mother did take it to the law. She and the daughter get tests, and he was charged. He went spend about like 5 years back in them days. Like I was a kid at the time, but I know of this for fact. And the mother still went to prison, bring him food, support him, he come back out. Him
No,
and the
she
mother
wicked
did
too.
no. Him and the
She
mother did
wicked
no.
too.
Now,
She wicked.
as I said, the daughter forgive him, look past that way, but the daughter come and have a daughter.
yeah,
And still leave that daughter around that man
Now,
and
sir.
party,
Mm-mm.
even the
That's
mother
a
they
mix
work,
up people
even
them
the
there.
mother they work, which would have be the daughter,
Jesus
grandmother,
Christ.
which would have be the girl we get tape mother. Even her mother they are gonna work and she gonna work. The daughter is with the man that tape her when she were
That's
at
his
the age of 15.
grandchild.
Yeah. So that would be the man's the step man
Wow.
grandchild. This is something I know for fact.
Yeah, I understand.
So what you think about this? This is what I try to show you now. If you as a mind to leave your daughter around a man like that, whether you forgive him or not, you think about me, I show you the intention of human being.
Mhm.
Is the same intention me want you look into. When you get tape, you give it that child and leave that child out in the world to suffer, or maybe to be taped by hooligans out in the world. That time you're supposed to have that child around you and try to protect that child at all costs.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So it may be not similar in a sense, but in a sense, it's no different. Just like the girl who tell us no, leave her daughter around the man. It's no different. You're stupid. You're no different from
Yes,
the paper.
yeah,
You and the mama, everybody, for putting our
yes,
barrel
yes,
and light.
yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's why I say I don't believe in certain things, bro.
yeah.
And there's a lot of
Let
people
me
doing
ask
things
you
out there.
something, August. It's on the same thing, but broadline, but a little bit different. What
Yeah.
about men who go out there like sperm banks and give their sperm and have children all over the place?
All right, so let me answer that bluntly.
Yeah.
Any man that's out there living,
Poor
you have a child out there,
Okay. Portia Malcolm is generational curse. Check the
Any man that you know out there
history. Okay. Yeah.
that have a child,
Welcome, Portia.
me I put it to 1, not
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
or 3. You could have even have 10. And
Yeah.
you leave your child out there to suffer. Or you eating the biggest food and going the most party and enjoying life, and you leave that child behind to suffer. You wicked brother.
Yes. Yes, I agree with you.
So
And if you feel like that yearn, you have all right to go and do a DNA to get your mind comfortable. Don't use the DNA as no bypass. So later when you can tell the son, say, oh, your mother did with Mark down the road and me never did really know. But now me know. No, bro. You used to go there, do a abortion. What me I talk about? Why? do a DNA test and get on the journey of being a dad.
Right.
but you say something about sperm bank, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I mean that part the kind of
It's
tedious.
a little strain. It's a little strain from our topic, but it comes
No,
on
no.
a little same umbrella.
Yeah, because I saw a movie once where a man has, I mean, a lot of kids. It's
and
like
some doctors too.
he got
Good.
connected to them, but I mean, would you want that, brains?
All right, so you're saying then you have a sperm bank. I go,
Yeah.
my sperms, leave, get her money or need it, and another man come pay for it. Inject it.
No,
No,
not saying that money, no. Females.
Woman,
Yeah. Sorry.
Female
Female inject,
Yeah.
get pregnant, and another man out there honing my sperms.
Mhm.
That is abomination to God. Man bringing these things to make money.
Mhm.
Straight up. I don't care. If God make you for don't have child, you can't have child.
So
Straight.
you're saying that you wouldn't be a part of the sperm bank then?
No, I would be a part of that. I live by nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about you, Oliver?
Me?
And
No, sir.
tree come around here for beer, and every woman gonna have kids.
I
It's not
don't believe in that either.
No,
That's
sir, but if I
Mm-mm.
have my wife or son, and I mean, and her friend or so can get a child, and she asks me to participate, maybe I would.
Oh, so in other words, you would want your wife to have like a surrogated mother. Remember, I spoke
No,
about that
I didn't
earlier.
say surrogated.
No, I don't think so. No, but that's what surrogated is because
no,
if
surrogated is used in her
No.
egg with my sperms.
well, listen, this is how surrogated goes.
Yeah.
You
I
have your wife, right? Your wife can't get pregnant. You want that woman go to the whatever, and then they inject that sperm from you into that other woman. No, that woman's body is fertile enough to carry that child.
That's not the way
So
I'm
that's
talking.
where
nonsense.
that is where surrogated goes. Now
No,
you
I'm
have to
not-
tell me
I'm
something
not
different.
talking like that, I'm talking like, I mean, my wife also have a friend that I mean they consider hard to get pregnant or she need a baby then. And because I am so fertile, she asked, can you impregnate my friend for me?
You must go to your man. You must want to be headless. You must go to your man. You crazy? Who couldn't come to me with that nonsense? You crazy?
Yeah,
Come on now.
Jamaican men are weird. He brain
You
we
ask
can't
them, ask where Joy there. You
We
ask
can-
Joy this a question now.
that no
You
woman would agree.
crazy?
Yeah.
This is not joke business. No, I'm serious. You
It
crazy?
is a joke. Listen,
Me know it's a joke. No. You don't understand what I mean. I mean, you'll be surprised people do this. They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, but
But for me, you must be out of your mind, man.
good night, Alimiji. But look here now.
Good night.
But look, I mean, you have people will do it because if you have your friend and you feel so close and so connected to her,
Eh?
but you be thinking like that, but it gonna cause problem.
But you know something, Oliver? The minute me have a friend, I'm going to draw close to my man. That is no longer no friend to me. I'm sorry. I don't trust you.
No,
Period.
but at the same time, you have people. I would say you have people like that. People are very close, and people not
they
gonna
do.
betray each other. But that's
But
that's
that's not for me. You're crazy.
Yeah, and we didn't
Open
grow
your
that way
mind.
still. We didn't grow that way still. But
All right. All right, turn it the other way now. What about if it was a man now? Would you
Yeah.
feel comfortable with a man
A man?
around your wife and say, all right,
Yeah, blessed. Me like when you
could you
turn
go
that,
to
blessed.
my
Me like when you
wife
turn that.
and pregnant my wife, impregnated my wife, or whatever you want to term it?
Well, not in this life, and I don't know about the other one either.
But you know, I mean, we're gonna say, well, all right,
Her
A,
friend will
B,
take
C
you
out there.
away.
I mean, I'll say, me want to get pregnant by your friend, huh? Because your sperm count is low.
Well, I
Huh?
would say I would
What would
agree.
you say?
No,
You
I would
would
agree.
agree?
Wait, no. I would
Oh my
agree.
God.
Listen, I would agree, but guess what? My friend can keep you.
Ah, well, it's the same thing applied to the woman friend.
Yeah.
But
But
you
you
won't
are
be able to keep. No, no, no. In my book, no, she won't be able to keep you because both of you will be, you'll be on Mars, she be on Venus. There is no connection. The both of you gonna be up in space.
The
Oh,
You
man
get my
nice spirit.
drift? You must, but brain boss. What
so
am
you
I
say,
talking about tonight, man?
they say it's a lizard case.
Lizard, well, lizard there. Then I Cockpit
Okay.
Mountain, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Oh.
So what you know about it is what it is. Human being are just human beings,
All
and
right. All right,
You
Devon.
know, we've been
Huh?
saying this, but these things happen, you know. Trust me.
Look here. I understand that God give man domain over all things. And
Yeah.
man study, go school. And you have a lot of women that doctor said cannot have kids or man, and there's sperms out there that, you know, a woman can get injected in her and bring forth a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too stiff on it.
Yeah.
And that's the me I take back my talk, but I believe in nature, and I believe that the creator created his world for some tree not to bear fruit.
True.
I don't care
Yeah,
the
that's
study that
true.
you want to
No,
do. I don't care the scientist that you want to become. I don't care the domain that he give you. For you go dig up the tree and go merge it and ready for the tree bear fruit.
go
If
fertilize
he
it.
give you the gift, fine. But
Yes.
there's some tree that he put on the face of this earth to not to bear fruit. Same thing with some woman. They are here not to bring forth child. Same thing with a man.
But you know, Sabrins, talking about trees that don't bear fruit. At times, you know that a tree will never bear fruit before. What they do some farmer engrafting, and that tree bring forth fruit, right?
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm
make
saying.
me
That's what I
me
said.
confused, all right,
That's
the
why I
way
said.
you just say.
But
No,
no, that's
honestly, with trees, I'm talking about trees.
Me
Blessing.
know what you refer to as tree. Me
Yeah.
know.
But
If
at
me
the
know
same
you refer to something as tree, but me I say, for a second, me get confused.
No, but at the same time, no, trees are just trees, as in trees. I'm talking about trees because they will say, oh, it's a male tree, that's why I didn't bear. But yes, then they do some farmer engrafting, and it actually bear fruit.
Okay.
So even with females and male and female, a lot of times they would say, I've seen where they say doctors say these people cannot have kids, but yet still they're just not compatible with each other.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
As I said on the show before.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a
one
document.
show so we mentioned, or you mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a documentary show that if say a woman in America, like American born,
Yeah.
she cannot get pregnant by her
And
nation.
go Jamaica,
Yeah.
go get
From
a
so she have to go like in Africa or maybe China,
Right.
or
Yeah.
mix different nation, and then she get pregnant.
Right.
Yeah.
You get to me and say no.
Yeah.
I say that to say nothing wrong with a man go study and can merge tree together for it to bear fruit. Nothing wrong with a man study and can make a woman get injected and she get pregnant. Nothing is wrong with that.
Yeah.
But
you're
I'm
just
simply saying
some trees
most of these guys are going beyond
oh
the create nature good.
yeah.
And they are causing a lot of
chaos.
Problem
is more like a curse. Yeah. You're
just like the local fruits them on the tree and what you call them type of agriculture thing there. Them have a name for it, you know.
What you say, the smaller trees?
Yeah, but them have a lot of mangoes on it, but they don't grow big and them in this room.
What them call them?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
get to me and say, and
Yeah,
these things are sick, these things are sicking people because the God are in season, mango season, guinea season, June plum
Yes,
season.
yes.
So all you as a human being now, true God give you dominion over all things. You want to go beyond the season.
Break
And I'm
science
come and go right
and
through
do
the
it.
year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
mango and
that's
guinea.
not right.
Brother, that is money making thing. So just like the doctor, where
Mhm.
we come and think, or the scientists will think for inject a woman, that's money making thing, bro.
Yeah. But what you see, the thing is, with man get knowledge, and then there is no, it become
They
there is
abuse it.
there is no limit.
Them
Yeah,
a
they
look
abuse
power.
it.
Yeah.
But
the-
the
And
next
enough of
thing
these
that they
scientists
want to
don't
do
believe in God.
now is cloning.
yeah.
Cloning. I think that is totally wrong right there.
Mhm.
Cloning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cloning human beings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So certain little things, you know, as Mr. Devon, maybe them a do them thing that
Yeah.
is in them and God. Some people that say maybe a God give them the gift,
Mhm.
but
No.
me just feel that certain things not right.
Yeah.
Me not thinking please a certain little things straight up. This is how we make Israel.
Yeah.
And I mean I tell you, majority of these kids that they have in lab, a swim around, sperms as a swim around till they're ready to use it. Come sick.
Frozen eggs and all of
And then
them
me I
stuff.
tell you,
They
enough
can
of them
create
come
a
and sick.
flipping monster,
That's why
one of them there.
That's why if you check majority money people and rich people, majority of them have always have like sickly kids.
Yes.
Them have just constantly spend back money upon these kids because enough of them are them think that them go do.
Well,
Yeah.
even coming on to that, then what if you found out that I'm not gonna say you're a woman, I'm just gonna say a woman that you're with, and you found out medically that child is deformed in some sense.
Bro, any
Yeah.
child come will accept that, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up. Me not have no control over that.
So you say blessings? The child gonna come with no and
Show love. Said
yeah.
we grow that child and thing. Maybe can go out for school, or if they have a retarded school. Like, is that the right word? Because we have to know we are using the word these days. You know?
I guess what is gonna happen that child is always gonna be dependent on you.
No man, we don't have a problem, man. I love same way,
No,
man.
as in you're gonna get older. What I'm saying?
Hmm?
Let
Let me explain something to you, because what we're speaking and I
yeah.
don't want you to feel like I don't want you to think this is like a wishful thinking. This is things that happen.
No, it's not.
Good. So it's happened. So somebody's gonna be there to take care of that child. There's something gonna work out, bro. Whether you get older, but the child depending on you, you maybe have more kids and then come right and them just know that them brother that and him sick. It's just life. Something gonna go work out away.
Yeah. And he was born for a reason, for a purpose.
In born for a purpose, bro.
Okay.
Is either. Let me tell you the purpose, and I can tell you. There's. I think I even say it on the show, or maybe I say it to somebody.
Yeah.
I was talking to my mother the other day with Kira here, my wife, and there's this lady in my community. She get pregnant and she was cussing her neighbor, but the neighbor have a tip foot, and she cussed the neighbor.
She have a what?
She have a tip foot. Her foot retarded then.
Oh, okay.
So she have to walk with a foot stick, but an accident caused she to be like that. And what you think happened? That woman that cussed the lady come born, our daughter born with her foot shorter than the lady. Up to now she have to use foot stick go to school.
Oh, so she come like the baby come
just
like
the lady,
like
brother. I mean not listen and ask me, I tell me it happening in my community, bro.
Wow.
And listen, let me show you now my general. I'm gonna say this to say we just have to be careful how we live.
Yeah.
What we do.
What we say.
Because you just said that child born for a reason. Now the reason why that child born that way is maybe to change you. Because maybe you used to cruel, maybe you used to move wicked, you used to eat all people, you used to look down all
maybe your reward.
Thank you very much. So it make you if I this have happened to you, if you draw closer to God, it have happened to you.
So should you say a reward though? Is it reward or punishment? Which one?
Listen up, reward. We're not pretty up nothing.
You say it's just no, but reward sound like something nice.
Well, so if they get draw closer to God, sir,
No,
you know,
but
something like
reward,
that,
that what you do, you know, you get
you get your
rewarded
pay
for
fee.
that.
So if you
So,
do good or evil, they get a
yeah,
reward.
Yeah,
reward can be good or bad, you know.
yeah, man. So we're not pretty up nothing, bro. You
Okay.
get that's what I
A
so you got.
reward.
When
What
I
you
was
sow, what you reap.
when I was in Trinidad and I meet up and I went to take him some clothes and I go in like it looked like a center, but like a couple dumb people live there, but they are all dressmaker and tailor.
Yeah.
And the guy tell me and all of them are family. One of brother and sister, niece and nephew and auntie, but them are family. Living in one yard, but all of them do tailoring and dressmaking,
So
right?
what you mean, them biological family?
What you mean?
Like from the
Them
same
a
mother
family,
and
like brother and
father?
sister live there and niece and
Okay.
nephews and cousins.
Oh, okay, that's
Dumb.
what you mean. Okay.
So I thought it was a center for dumb people. And said, no, they are family. But everybody have them own room and each room have their tailoring and them dressmaker. So when the guy came in the yard, he said that their father used to go bird hunting. But when him lick like a bird, whether the bird, if the bird not dead then, and catch a bird, him pluck the bird tongue and leg up at the bird will fly. Him find joy out of that, and from him have kids, all them kids them come dumb.
So
Right.
it is a curse then. It's a
Oh, you
curse.
mean? Oh, you
Yeah.
mean?
It's how you deal with nature of itself
Exactly. So that's why me actually show you said things happen
for a reason.
Mysterious
reason,
things,
brother.
unknown things. Yeah, I believe in that too, brain boss.
and all retarded children that you see out there. I'm gonna like call them
They're
retarded.
dumb.
That's the name. Where them call him? Somebody in the comment section, help me know, man. I have a name for them, you know. Retarded just sound retarded.
This
Yeah, disabled.
this
Yeah, any
Disabled.
all disabled child.
disability
They-
disabled.
Yeah, they are here for a
Disabled,
reason.
disabled.
Yeah, disabled kids out there,
Disabled.
they are here for a reason, and
Yeah.
we all must show them love.
Of course.
We're supposed to go back in the school and give to them, support them. You get to me, I see a lot of artists and a lot of people giving back to like the community where you have a lot of active kids, and then a lot of people forgot about the disabled kids. They don't went back and give to them. They are a child also.
Yeah. But
Hey.
even the elderly too, we're supposed to. Even me.
But
If
if you
I can
realize,
eat a slice of bread, I can give
Yes, man.
even
but if you
half of it.
realize, even in a lot of people that they normally give up their kids whenever they come disabled. If you realize, if you're going to another homes, they actually give them up.
Yeah.
They don't. It's
Back
like
in the days, they used to do that a
Yeah,
lot.
bro. We are speaking on human that
so. Portia,
in next 50 years from now.
Definitely, Portia. Yeah.
You're speaking on majority of these people like later on in life,
Mhm.
them suffer by
Yeah.
giving them child, them face it. You get to me and say them go through one of the toughest life out there because you leave back that child behind, you give up that child, and then every day you get up and ask, God, what am I do? You can't bless me. So much of us asking for blessings, and we are not looking back and what we have done.
Mhm.
And some things we were partaking. Just like a man, he died now, and I'm gonna tell you how he died. How them unalive him. He went into a home to rob. And so when he got through the window, him enter in the local boy house. The local boy was around 10. So it's like the local youth see him and for ball out to him parents in the house and put the pillar over the local youth mouth for him now ball out and talk and I'm going there for gold and money because
Yeah.
and him stifle that local boy.
Suffocate, yeah.
Yeah, local boy was suffocated. You see? Him stifle him. So what you think happened now, bro? Years after, he have kids. His son went on a school trip. And the son of a cousin that go to the same school. And the sea take his son life away. While the cousin was trying to save his son and drown. Also in Portland. Never forgot that. So we just show you how nature come back and take away his son life. Easily. Watch it, me not finish. I don't finish.
Yeah.
A lie was told on him. In my community, a lie was told on him that he tape a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went and looked on his marrow was all over the place, and it wasn't a gunshot. Up to now, the forensic is wondering what them use kill this man. And it was a lie. Listen to the word that I use. It's proven fact.
Yeah.
Say it was a lie.
So it's a karma in a sense, right? That he suffocated that child,
Yes.
come back, and
So what you think?
whatever he did, he didn't
So what you
do
think?
it.
So what
Karma.
you think? Things gonna happen.
Karma.
Yeah.
Karma.
And I can tell you.
Wait, you know, I don't like karma though.
Huh?
I don't like karma.
Yeah, but you know, things you do. But
Yeah,
how I
but-
think karma comes around is if you knowingly do something that you know it's wrong,
No,
and
you
you
have good,
knowingly
you
do
have
it,
good karma too.
you have good karma.
Yeah, people only look on karma and
Yeah,
just
if
the bad
kindness
side. Oh yeah,
and
that's
kindness
yeah,
come
because
back to you, yeah.
but when
But
the
in this
good
case,
karma happen, they don't use the word karma.
what are
And
you?
everybody always say karma is a bit.
Gratuity?
Karma is always bad.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
bring back a while ago, you know, there is good karma. So
yeah,
No.
I'm telling you, there is.
That never people normally say karma good. They always whenever
I
something
know.
bad is karma.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
There's never say anything karma good. Karma is always bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like karma. Karma is a girl I don't like her.
You don't like how me say karma yeah date.
Yeah, karma is a bad girl.
Yeah, so that's why I said, you know, Devon, within even relationship, you use a man out there giving problem. You're cheating on your woman, you're living a bad lifestyle. Nobody not saying anything to you. Want to enjoy your life, but you're gonna have problem when you reach 50.
Oh yes.
Nobody wants you. And you go for the female also.
Your tulos gonna drop north, no, south.
No,
you get to me and say, yeah.
Yeah.
And majority of the time, females think that they are for karma to walk them way. You know why? Because when them dish a man dirt, immediately a man can take her in.
Yeah.
As you put her out, because you don't want her no more now. All right. Let me put out Pinky out of the apartment now.
Yeah.
I say, go on and see if a man don't see to take her in. Or a man cross the road.
Of course, ready.
Good. But as a man, not saying a woman will
if you don't want her, just kick out in the street and then you'll see.
Thank you.
Someone will have her before you can count 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I remember that song.
Just like on many of these islands, you see no woman asleep in them car, Devon. And many of these islands.
No.
Thank you. But you will find man sleep outside, sleep in a car, sleep on one corner, cause of why? A woman no must take you in, or when you look handsome, no must. But I will look at when a woman ugly.
As long as she's a woman.
I feel the woman easily taking man.
So
no, not like that.
Not like that.
No.
So woman feel as if when them dish a man dirt and things reach them and you know, them feel like say no, she wanted a man take them in. Or them being accepted more than man out in the world. Or them tell themselves that woman me name you can't follow me. She feels that she name woman so she can't suffer.
Right. That's the word.
Yeah, tell you go get the money, yes. And everything all seems glitter. But I feel no.
Yeah. Abuse is right behind there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, sometimes in life what I realize is a parent that do the bad and then the children suck the sour grape.
What the Bible tells you about that, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, we check it out. I mean, you're gonna say, I mean, it's set away because you did the bad, so why should I suffer for your bad that you do?
Come down
Well,
to
you see.
If
Give me a minute, blessing. If that should, I don't know about no one else. If that should happen to me, and I'm not appearing special.
Yeah.
If that should happen to me based on I'm reaping what my parents sow, I don't care. I stand responsibility for everything that happened to me in my life.
Yeah.
Whether victory, losing, you name it. From me, I know I reach about 16-year-old. Where I know I fully understand life and can go through life.
Yeah.
I never that for the key, man. I never that for the years I learned that specific trade. I could have done Jamaica and a robber and thief. I could have, you get to me, I say I do something else. I can pack my bag tomorrow and go. So me stand full responsibility for everything that happened to me in my life. I don't blame my mother or my father for where I reach. There's a lot of people doing that. You
So
with me
you
a
know,
suffer.
believe say, yes, the children suck the bitter grapes of what their parents does. You know,
No, all
believe
right.
in
Them
that.
say what fall off our head,
Fall upon shoulder.
fall upon shoulder. We can't go around old
Mhm.
people saying we can't go around with the Bible say when I say generational
Yeah, me
curse to pass
understand.
down.
We just
But if
talk.
I'm gonna sit, just like how them speak on slavery. And a lot of people tell themselves when I'm gonna up tomorrow, hear them. Me go upon the slave, you know. Devon, look how more me go upon the slave. I never said that. I'm going to work because I don't have to turn up to work. So
Right.
I'm mentally free. I don't being trapped by these things. Like I'm trapped by generational curse. I don't get up on that discussion.
Yeah, yeah. But
I
you
stand full
Yeah,
responsibility for
but it's
everything that
real
happened to me in
though.
life.
I believe in it though, but
you are
boss,
LMG, you are hold on.
it's
You are
real.
LMG
It's
said.
real.
LMG said the sins of our parents visit the third and fourth generation. But guess what now? My third and fourth generational sins are not follow me.
Exactly. That's why I tell blessing, say blessing, it's there,
Yeah.
but I don't accept it.
Right.
Yeah, but it's there,
That's
you know.
Just
it.
like all right, just like people would have sit down and all Ducky
Yeah.
Story and Nicomancy and Hobia. No, I'm not telling you that these things are not out there. I'm not telling you that
Please,
but
boss,
but I do not.
boss. I'm here alone in this big old house. No, don't talk about ghosts. Come here,
No,
go
I'm not
fool.
talking about it, man. I slip past it quickly.
Please,
So
me I
Yeah.
I'm
beg
just
you.
saying that when people have those conversations, I do not attract it.
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
live by laws of attraction, so me don't
Right.
attract it. But
Right.
me know, say,
It's real.
it's there. Just like if I go a party, Devon, and say I
Mhm.
go a party with my brethren, he included my brother in the lot. And I pour out my liquor and I go use the bathroom and forgot say I left my liquor outside on the table. When I come back, I'm not drinking it. I'm gonna
Right.
throw out a new set, not saying my brother and my friend would hurt me, but that's just how me stay.
Right. Right.
It's not like me a thing say, yo, John, women not trust people, they're gonna hurt me. I don't care if you want to hurt me or you don't want to hurt me. You're
Right.
not
That is the
going to.
proportion. That's the
Thank you.
proportion.
So I know that those things are out there, but I don't accept it in my world. I don't discuss it. Me not attract it. I'm gonna tell you why, Devon. Give me a minute. You have a lady with a name Shaw Mama. She passed her. I can't call her name.
Mhm.
And me remember when them woman there, God miss them woman there deal with. Tiffany Garden should come from. Be a green show wear and ratchet and screw up her face and acid woman and bust gun and them look at thing this. Them life they should live. And that's what you were attracting. Gangsterism. When you attract gangsterism, let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna prove yourself. Why you think
Yeah.
most of you them get to prove themselves? Because why? You get up every day and scrub your face and cuss and you want to show say you're bad. So you're going to prove yourself and you're gonna end up a prisoner, you're gonna die.
Right.
Because that's what you attract. You attract police around you. You can't escape it.
Yeah.
Right? So the woman knows she attract gangsterism, that's the only thing she speak of. No, she start got this pocket church rapid business with pens and shrub down in her sitting, in her side. This is a different attraction now.
Yeah.
So she start actually come from the gangsterism attraction and come to this type of attraction. Now, that church to me, I believe, teach people how to sense dopey, send dopey, smell dopey, and know dopey. You see, every time you see that lady, that gangsterism lady, she not speak about no gangsterism again. It's about dopey. Oh, Michael, them send dopey to come knock my door last night and open the door.
Another stage.
Thank you very much. So they show all laws of attraction really now. She's saying when them send dopey come knock on her door when she put her door.
Yeah.
At least that knock her door.
To walk back with the house.
Yeah, and all them look weird. But every time I see her Devon, every time I see her Devon, that's what she speak of because why? This is what you start to attract.
Yeah.
So it's gonna present itself to you.
Right.
You're gonna be in this type of lifestyle.
Sure.
Just like the man who own the business, he attract money, he attract business. So him thought I always bring up new ideas. We're gonna make Lasco from grass.
Right.
We're gonna make Lasco from Guinea. We're gonna make mango Lasco because that's what in his thought.
You're right. That's
just
true.
like a youth with a gallus. He get up every day, him attract woman. Him gonna dress that way. Him go nice up him car. Him go want to be swag boy because that's what he attract.
Right.
You understand? So me do not attract those type of things out there, bro. Like Oh, who will be and we get up every day and talk about them things. Even if it's out there, and I'm not saying it's not, and I'm not saying it's not real.
But the Bible tells you about
Good,
evil
I can't,
spirit, but
I
it's
can't
just
go
that
around that, but I
you
do
don't
not
think
attract
about
it.
it.
I do
Yes.
not attract it.
As Portia says, that's law of attraction.
Just like evil. Just like
Brain?
Brains.
It says a
I
woman.
wonder if I ghost gone with him.
No, it's a woman control the brain. Internet as Shango would say.
Why everything negative?
It's not
It has
negative.
to be about a woman.
I'm not
Huh?
negative. I'm just saying. But what must say still, he's
Yes.
saying anything because
A lot of sense.
the
Yeah.
same the Bible says, a word of God says same way.
Yeah.
Life and death is in the power of the tongue. So if you speak life, then you will have what you say. Your confession will become your possession. You will possess what you confess.
Preach it, preacher. I just love your preacher when you talk. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
because I mean, just like sometimes people will say nothing not going for them, then just they are so them that all when
Cause
something
they
not
sit
going
down on them tululus
yeah,
and now
so
get up and try. Cause Bible
event.
said God help those that help themselves.
No. Bible never
What?
said that. People say
Bible
that
not said God. What are you guys?
there's
Bible not
no
said God help those who help themselves.
there's no scripture that
Please,
says that.
somebody say so for me, please.
No, man said
Somebody,
that.
please
You see,
correct me right now.
even
I
that
think
no,
the Bible said God help those that help themselves.
no,
Or
no.
what you're trying to tell me is just a myth?
Yeah, it is.
Please,
That is
somebody.
just man saying it. That he never
Huh?
said that. Yeah, that's never said that still. But
Really?
yeah. But it did say
So I need to go read
faith
my
is the
Bible
substance
again.
of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So if you have faith, you should have faith, and you
Well,
speak
let me
it.
have to ask Alexa this, which me not feel like me want to hear her advice tonight.
No, I said, Alexa, type it in your phone and you will see there is no such thing
No,
as
me can't. Come on.
Father
No,
said,
come on. I believe you. Which I
well,
don't believe you. I believe that I don't believe you. Listen
sometimes
to
you
me now.
hear things.
I said I believe that I don't believe you.
No blessings, baby. Okay, so see, Alimi GTV tell her, so I mean, there's no such thing. Nothing like that. So no blessings, baby.
Really?
Bible don't say that. But
Okay.
we grew up hearing that. Oh, God help
I'm gonna
themselves.
check it out tomorrow. May happy.
So
Yeah.
you say the
I don't
homework.
know where me get that from.
No,
I always
hear it.
have it in me.
We hear it, but it says what it
But
is. We,
yeah,
as I say, life and death is
God
in.
help those that help themselves.
So Alimi G say no such scripture.
Okay. Okay.
Pleasure
Two
to Malcolm
people
said, not
say
in the
no.
scripture. Yeah.
Right, two people say no, I have to believe you guys.
A tree.
Hey, listen, we learn every day. I'm not. I consider myself
and
a
guess
very
what now?
knowledgeable person, but I'm willing to learn.
And they say that it's out of the mouth of two or three.
Out
You
of the
see?
mouth of babe.
No, out of the mouth
Oh,
of two or three. Yeah, that's
out
what the
of the
Bible
mouth of
also
two or
says.
three.
All right. You got one for homework to do tonight. Sorry for you.
I tell you a lot. Oh boy. Oh boy, me go
What
start
about
from
the
Genesis
virtue
to
witnesses? Yeah,
Revelation. Oh, she said it's a proverb.
it's a
But
proverb,
not in the
but
Bible.
not in the Bible. Not
Okay. Okay.
proverbs in the Bible. It's a proverb.
I know, I understand what you said. It's a proverb, but not
Okay,
in the Bible,
right.
Mr. Holy Fire.
Not
Sheesh, but I love the way
proverbs.
you hold on to your Bible, though. Yeah,
Yeah,
I understand what he means by a proverb.
yeah, yeah. What is it? But so mainly
Proverb.
know what you say. What I say. The Father say. You speak life, and if you speak life, then you shall have what you say. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes we just have to remind him what him say, and then we speak it over our life, and we'll have it.
Mhm.
You
I
get what
wonder
I'm
if our internet gone for brain boss.
saying? No, I don't think.
That cut.
Sometimes I think you have a phone
Oh.
issue there, because at one time you said, well, you had the phone plug in. Sometimes when you have your phone, when you have your phone plug in, the phone will overheat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because at one time you said the phone was on.
Oh, is it top? My one I go to 39%.
Yeah, so
I
probably you
really
need.
electrocute myself at night time with this charger.
No, the phone shouldn't plug in and keep plugging
Yeah.
near you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, peeps, we have a good discussion tonight.
Oh, I love it. I
So
love it. I love
as
it.
I said with the thing with the abortion thing,
Yeah.
I'm not, as I say, circumstances
Mm-hmm.
you can look at,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I hope that it will not be the case where we actually have to resort to that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
don't believe in abortion, but under
yeah,
circumstances like
yeah. I
incest
mean, we are
and
human and
medical
circumstances
reasons,
will arise.
yes, I agree.
Yeah, yeah. But as I say, I mean, I'm here tonight as testimony, living testimony.
That you weren't an abortion subject, neither do I, neither
Yeah.
do the rest
So
of
I
us.
mean,
But one thing I know, I swam and
yeah,
left all the others behind.
because I mean, it's a coincidence. My phone is so let me just say, her phone is 38% too. Okay,
Yeah, mine is 38%.
yeah.
I think somebody's trying to
That's
sabotage us.
um.
Tashika Black.
Look, it's Brian. I'm listening. Okay, okay. So
Okay,
so
all right.
he's
Okay.
using his wife.
Okay.
Yeah, his
Okay.
wife
All
phone.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as I say, a lot of us, for example, if we had, because a lot of us
Send him back the link. Because sometimes the link go away, if he wants to
no,
come
it's
up.
not. It's never away. It's always on the top. You
And
scroll up.
sometimes it goes away. My phone, sometimes when you go all the way up, scroll up, it's not there. I'm telling you.
Okay, your phone
For some
expired. That's why
reason.
I'm just messing with
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
Yeah, my
but
phone
a lot of
connected
us,
to my
for
job, so
example, a lot of us, if our parents wasn't married or they got involved with married people, a lot of us, people get born,
should be here.
and it's not Easter. When I say burning up people, a lot of you are not Jamaicans, so you don't
Yeah.
understand the term bun. It's mean
Cheating.
cheating or being cheated on.
Mm.
Yes, so that is it. That
That
we
should
say
be. We should have that as another topic.
what?
Is giving Bonner slash, cheating
All right. You tell me what you want to say. You write it. You're not
all
talking.
right,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right,
You
all
write it
right.
and tell me how you want to
Yeah,
say it. Yeah.
all right.
But as a lot of us parents did cheat, and that's the way that we
Get the
came.
bond.
And then I mean, they did an abortion, but we are here not by mistake. Because a lot of people tend to think that they're here by mistake. Oh Lord.
I think these people purposely do this to me every Thursday and Sunday night. I swear to
Yeah,
God.
but as I say, we're all here for a reason, for a purpose. So,
Yes.
and we did not. Our parent did not abort.
About her or
Yes, abort us. So we are here.
yeah.
So this is the reason why. But as I say, in some circumstances, it can be looked at. It can be looked at. Because I heard a story where a judge and all of that. I mean, she was to be a Bart, but she wasn't a Bart. And she said she came up. And a lot of times, people like that who was to be a Bart, they always come up to be some great people.
Prominent person, yeah.
Yeah, something, I mean, what I would put it now, progressive in society or contribute to society in a positive way. Yeah. But, I mean, because you have a lot of females, and males too, they just, because male do it where they
don't want the responsibility.
They don't want the responsibility after doing what they do, sleep with a female, and then now is a female tell girls that they're actually on their own. For example, I've known females where they got involved with married men, or a girl getting involved with a married man. What happened? She got pregnant. And what did he told her? He gave her the money to do abortion, but she didn't. I think I said this already. She didn't.
I think you spoke to me about it.
Yes, she didn't. And guess what? She have a child, but he doesn't want to be a part of that child life but
what if that child had become like a judge, lawyer, or something? Wouldn't she? Oh God!
I personally know that child, and that little boy is a sweet little boy. sweet.
And he still
He's
doesn't want
very
to accept that
he is
child.
very smart. No, but in the first place, that father don't have any formal relationship with that child because he didn't want the baby in the first place. So he gave the mother the money to do abortion, just that she didn't do it. So
Right.
she have to take care of that child. I mean, that little boy is so, when I mean sweet, I mean that little boy is so sweet and he's very intelligent. So
Some
he
people are
he
artists,
grow up
you
to
know.
be productive in
Yeah,
life. But it's not
very
about,
artists. Yeah,
sometimes it's not about being heartless either, because
yeah.
you gotta put yourself in people's shoes also. Whether them foot bigger than yours or smaller, sometimes you just have to stick your foot in
Yeah, but
their shoes to understand the situation. Because I mean, that man might not want to damage his marriage, which is, as Brian would say, is his child. So he in fact should take the responsibility to take care of his seed.
you know something, he might even
Yeah,
have
man.
a good, he might have even a good wife. That maybe if that wife really found out what he did, maybe that wife, if she's a good person, if it was me in her shoes and I realized that happened, even if it was during our marriage, I would say, listen, it's a life, it's your child, support your child. That is what I personally, and
But
when I say this, I say it from my heart.
you
Yes,
see,
I would
sometimes,
say support your child, but I don't want to hear you getting involved with the child's mother.
no, the thing is, that's a thing where a woman cannot stop, because once the father is gonna be responsible, are gonna be part of that child life. The only time the wife can say, well, then they will not be intimate, is to make sure that the child, or the way that she won't be intimate with her husband, is make sure that the child is come at the house. And trust me, you're gonna take some woman, a
I
woman,
would do it. I would do it,
woman,
but I'll be very
woman
smart in
that is
my
very
doing.
passionate to, because to actually accept that child in your house, knowing that
Of
your
course.
husband cheated on you, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you have to
He break
bypass
no,
that
he
as a
break the
human
trust.
being.
Listen, he break the trust that you have.
I
And
understand.
I'm just trying to see it in a woman perspective, you
Well,
know?
you know what?
So
I'm
if
seeing it in a what you
you
call it? Tell me out, boss. Humanitarian
Yeah, you
way.
yeah.
but it
That's why, because sometime in life, boss, we
but
have to put aside, not how it burns or ache our hearts. Sometimes we have to put away certain things and
yeah,
think
that's what you're
differently.
saying. That's you are saying that, but I mean, and again too, what if the woman is the kind of woman that at that then the man is gonna lose everything because of what? Infidelity. He
What do you
went
mean?
out. He went out and cheated on his wife. You get what I'm
But
saying?
that
Child.
is it in the first place, why he didn't want to accept the child or carry the child around him because
That's
of fear of breaking up his marriage. But I'm
exactly.
just saying that if I'm the wife and I found out that he has a child out there, whether before or during the relationship or the marriage,
You're just gonna
I would
accept.
want him to take care of that child.
Oh,
As long as even DNA, because you don't even have to have DNA evidence to prove
yeah,
a child. Just
yeah.
the common physical look of a child
Mm-hmm.
can tell that it is your child because all right, look at us, me and my brothers and my sister. Each of us have a mole somewhere along our body. I have the upper part of my lip. Some of us have it like at the lower parts, whatever part of our body. Then that way, that's what you call that, like a birthmark. Then
Yeah.
my father knows that every child that comes from him. There is no way you cannot see the owl nose because
So
it's
in the
flat.
try so in the try bar without a mole get knocked. I wanna feel one.
Hey, a jacket, a
Exactly.
jacket.
So that is not even a good thing.
No, but I'm telling you, it is true.
That is not really a way of identifying.
It is true, I swear. Because my father has 4 children before he met my mother. And
Mm-hmm.
my mother has 3 of us. And I swear to you, I would not lie. Each of us have a mole because I brought up the thing, and then and funnily, my nieces and nephew have it. So it's like a what you call it, a birthmark.
So guess what now? For example, that child can come look like the man because the mother not even like the man.
Well,
Hey,
they
I'll tell you
say
something.
that. They
I'll tell you
say that.
something.
But listen,
Let me-
my mom said when I was born, I swear you not, because I was home delivered, not in a hospital in Spanish Town. And my mom said when I was born, but my father and his brother look alike. And my mom said when I came out, I looked just like my uncle. She was like so worried. And I said, what if you worry if you know you haven't been with my uncle? She said, but the way you look like your uncle.
No, but you can look like, but
So
you can look like a
sometimes,
family member.
Yeah.
but that
Because
is my
it's
my
already
father's
been.
brother.
Yeah. So Brian, I mean, know you would respect that female, and you would, I mean, probably give her an award, right? If
What that?
because she get pregnant for a married man, and then he gave her money to do the abortion because him don't want him to mash up in life, in marriage,
Mm-hmm.
and then that girl didn't abort the child. She actually bring the child, but the man
If
gone.
if everybody should act as an adult in the situation, and we thank her later on in life if we never
Yeah.
went and did that.
Yeah.
That is just ignorance and being
Yeah, but
stupid and train one mash up home.
Let Holy Fire finish this
Yeah,
story.
Yeah, because no, what Brain is saying in life, because I mean, the thing is, he
But
don't,
why
he
you
doesn't,
finish it whereas
no,
you
he
don't want
doesn't
to
want to
water
be a
the
part.
child.
He doesn't want to
And
be a
then
part of their
that
life.
might change Brain's view on what he's gonna say.
Because if you tell the truth in a Brain, there's someone that I know the child is a sweet little boy.
Well, every female on this show,
Yeah.
and the rest of the world, I'm speaking to the world because, as I say, it's gonna go out in the world. Show will get big and thing. And in a situation, don't do no abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah, mash up woman life and be with married man. Yeah. When them ask who tell you that, I tell him say brain boss.
You say?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, because he already mash up home from his stepped out.
Yeah. That's
so
well.
We don't care. We don't care. I mean, things happen and life is coming.
Life, yes.
Really sorry. Yeah, we're really sorry for the woman for just really know say boy it have hurt her and Ray, but you have to be a adult and the child is innocent.
So you say don't keep no secret.
No, it can be a secret if it's an agreement, but I'm saying
if
woman the money.
Yeah.
Just to protect her. The only way you're doing that is to protect home.
Right.
You're already not protecting home, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in it, run a wine and a bus a sweet wine, my brother, you're enjoying yourself, so enjoy the child that come.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So don't bother with the nonsense of your woman for dash your picnic and everything there.
Yeah.
Now when the child come now, as I said, everybody should be an adult here. The wife, the man, the sweetheart out the road. Now if the wife want to hate the sweetheart, she have all right to. If she want a divorce, she have all right to.
Oh.
But if you don't come to agreement still in your home and you work it out and look past that, allow the man to take care of his child.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Bottom line, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Top line.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Top line.
You understand? So
yeah.
That.
Yeah, that's what I
and no woman out there must not dash away any child.
Right.
Yeah.
Bring forth on a child.
Yeah.
Depends on the circumstance.
I don't want to even say that, but
special circumstance.
Yeah, but you have right to your opinion. Everybody have
give
right.
And take can be a part of it, and do not give your child away to no grandmother, no mother, no auntie, and anything there. Stand on a responsibility.
Yeah, but then again, what if that you can't provide financially? And you have some member of family.
Okay, portion.
Some member of family wouldn't even give you, but yet still they will accept that child and
why? All right. Why? I mean,
good night, Posh.
Why would we say that? Like, what if you can't afford? We don't want to hear that, man. But anyway.
Yeah, but then again, it's reality.
Yeah, it's reality. Yeah, we can't go around reality. Like, it do happen. But
the board.
We never see it, but true, we never one day see a child eating grass, you know. We never see the time
we know.
And eat grass.
Yeah, we know, but it happens out there.
A true brain. No matter how they have it. No matter how they have it.
So me don't want to hear that the child will survive. God gonna make a way. Straight up.
It's not like the child is actually living in the desert. There's nothing to eat
Exactly.
but sand.
God gonna make a way, blessing. So we don't want to go there, so because
Yeah,
I'm
you're
born as
right.
listen, I'm born in a poverty way, it's rough, and
Yeah.
my mother and my father still try. I got my bed enough time to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me can't beat them for that. Them still make a way. Them still try them best.
Yeah.
You understand? So we not go there. So
But just a
kind
talk
of the
across the board.
responsibility. And listen. If you even give up your child for an auntie to raise her, so through circumstances, you pay your face, things happen. You get put out of your house, and them have to go and stay there till you get back on track. You're gonna foreign. Don't make it be forever.
Yeah.
Work out a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Don't get comfortable.
Don't get comfortable. Your child need a mother hug and a mother love, no matter how big him be.
Yeah, it is. It's true.
Because some of them out there face it with even family member.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they feel like say, "Yo, John, my mother don't love me, so I can't send it to my mother." But them have to just have to go and hold them own stress out there, young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, brain.
So I'm listening. Me grow.
We hit back at you at some point where they get mature and understand. I say, but mommy, you couldn't suffer with me, why you have to give me away and whatever.
But all right,
they
look
do
on it this way, blessing.
Mhm.
I grew in a home where my mom and dad married,
Yeah.
and it's 4 of us. Even at one point, I wonder if my mother love him more than me. Because we're a human being. It
Yeah.
affects you, right?
Yeah.
We still go through things with family, like family when we live amongst.
Yeah.
You get to me and say, you have some family come like them doesn't like you for no reason at all.
Yeah.
My mother gone all the country and leave them back for cook and revitate and when you take a sack, one dumpling then give you.
Jamaica was love the dumplings. Cartwheel.
So, no, but
One cartwheel. Hey,
no, but
we
think about
can
it.
love it, I love when Master,
But think about it, blessing.
one dumpling.
Think about it, blessing.
Yeah.
You say mother gave 4
I
dumplings.
mean, I have to think about it. I see one dumpling in I plate. Dashy, they would have beside chicken.
Yeah, because you used to for your mother to share your food with love.
Yeah.
And then people you share the food with your mother left you with to be a pig.
Red lefty in that pot with the like pot water too. I said,
That's
you
so-
in there, go get it.
So me just said this to say, right?
Yeah.
Imagine me living at home when I grew up with my mother, my father, and me can pray. I say, I wonder if my mother loves my brother more than me. It affects you. It affects a lot of people. So imagine that child that is in the home with his grandmother. Him rest a cousin them with the grandmother if you take care of to come over now and then and she feel that way and not getting her mother love because mother out there enjoy her life. Mother. You get to me, I say, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you find a lot of youth grow right now and just damaged, bro, and ignorant to everything, brother. Most of them background, brother, they are facing simple things like this.
Yeah. No love.
No love. So that's why we are telling parents, say, if you even get the opportunity to go to foreign, nothing no wrong. Cause me not, as I said, me not appear like me perfect. I will not talk like say things happen to anybody.
None of us here is perfect.
Thank you, but I'm saying, fix it as quick as possible.
Yeah.
The 18 years and the 20 years, so you're picking and them something, they're joke thing.
Yeah. And some of them not even communicate,
Exactly. And it go for man and woman. And if any man out there have them kids and you're going to the rum bar, you're buying the vagina, you're living the best life, you're at every party, you're not taking care of your child. Bro, me I tell you, you have a road to face later on, man.
Yeah, they do.
You have a bridging here. And when he was coming to Cayman Island, me I tell you, the man shut up the whole place before he fired up, brother. When me say shut up the whole place, mean the man bring woman left, right, and center.
Mm-hmm.
And look here, you know what I tell him, say? So you're around here, you have to bridge
I understand. Like bring different women at different points to the island.
Yeah, man. Because I said before you fly out more than one woman. And you know where you're Jamaica, we just talk in that terms, You get more than one woman pregnant.
He said it clear in saying he got a lot of females pregnant. That's what he said. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you now.
And me encourage him. Say, bro, take care of you with them. And what if who you don't feel you get pregnant, you go to Jamaica and you do a DNA. And what is here and what is not is just life. Just do the right thing. But for now, you can't run. One night time, I see him come round and come check me. When he come check me, he said, boy, I'm stressed out. I said, well, when you go back to the gate, walk with it. Don't let you stress around here.
It's a whole up your stress, brother.
Yes, brother, man, hold it up, man, but don't left it with you.
I start to stress on yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much. So why you want to run from the situation no one? You left your youth them back with
You
suffer.
make your bed
No,
after
brother.
you lay down the night.
Brother, listen, let me tell you something. So me I play football for Providence Primary School.
Yeah.
In Ligan, Stampede, big up Providence Primary School.
Mhm.
Used to have a coach, them calling him Sir Rajikis. Football coach. And sometimes I tired like me, I go faint and come at the side and I say, sir, put on somebody else to me, change me, because me come like me, I go faint way. And the man said, no, man. Man said, listen, me have to see blood run from your nose and run out of your first.
Now
Primary school, me in a go and go play a ball. And trust me, majority of the time when him tell me that we go and win, me score or me set goal. Now, you know him teach me? Now a time for no excuse, bro, from no adult. There's no excuse from no adult, man or woman.
So
Just
you're
do the
saying
right
that
thing.
is perseverance then?
Yeah, just do the right thing. We don't want you no excuse.
Yeah, what Jai say? He never breathe me though. That time man in a kill. You know, we have to interject that we should just skin and sleep and wake up.
I guess I was busy. Yes, Steve. So I love the conversation that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are going now. We're not going to 3 hours. It's like 2.5 hours now.
Okay, no. I just 10
Yeah,
o'clock for me.
Yeah, but we have to have a cut-off time.
Yeah, we have to have a cut-off time because you know to want the thing too long.
Right.
People are watching.
But you know when you come on, it is so interesting.
No, but tomorrow holiday, so Devon can give you a till about 10.
No, tomorrow holiday, so you'll get video for watch tomorrow.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, upload and thing. All right then. Yeah. Listen, but that's why people them do the right thing. The man them do the right thing. The woman them do the right thing. Love God, love yourself.
Yeah.
If you youth out there, you cheat for your wife or your woman. You get a child out there, love your child, support your child until she find out. When she find out if she want to go left or right, your child is your child.
Yeah.
So,
Good thought. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sweetie. You call me name as a year that part there.
Hey. Hey.
All right, night, Pinky.
All right, Pinky. Boss. Joy and the rest of the gang.
Yeah, thank you guys. It's been a nice discussion.
Yeah,
Again.
man,
Thank you all for joining. And love. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And do the right thing, as Brain say. Do the right thing.
Yeah.
And guys, for holy and happy Easter. And I'll see you on Sunday, God's willing.
I'm sure if we celebrate Easter, I'm not really.
Yeah, me not really. Yeah.
I celebrate it.
Everybody, big up on yourself on the normal Friday.
Yeah, my birthday coming the end of the month, so I won't be on that Sunday.
What?
Oh, I said the 29th now?
The 27th.
You gotta start Netflix. You gotta start Netflix, man. Sure. 365 days. That's what the movie name there, man.
Yeah, okay.
I'm telling you.
All right.
Holy fire, night. Boss, night.
All right, night.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
So yes, peeps, thank you all for liking and sharing and coming and subscribing and always coming back to join. So until next time, big up on yourself and watch your video then, please. And don't skip the ads. The ads them is the way I get a revenue. Big up on yourself. Peace out.